Habe ich ihm trotzdem geholfen. La.
Feel the thorns embrace.
Divya Bard. Divya Bard.
If you would still be sexually attracted to him, 1. If you would not, put in the number 2. All my ladies. All my ladies. So what he's about to do, he's about to make an argument that that water is not wet, or that the sky isn't blue. So here we go.
Ever and not be gay?
Yeah, this feels like a high school conversation, but yes.
Yes.
So this is like the complicated part about like bisexuality, I think.
Yes.
Is there's a lot of fear that, one, some people lie about being bisexual. So for women, this is really common. A lot of people will approach us and like, oh yeah, like it'd be so fun to like sleep with both of you and do
we would
threesomes
like
and
to
stuff.
Wait, have we watched this before? Am I crazy? Is he about to say he's describing himself? Is this a clip from a stream that we watched a long time ago? I feel like I remember this part.
In the bedroom until we know, like, no,
Hold on.
this
But
girl
then you
is
find
not
out like, yeah,
into
the
women
girl
at
is
all.
like very much not bisexual
No.
and is like doesn't really want
You are
to
in the
anything
video.
so-
No. I mean watching him watch this. I don't know the date when this was broadcast. But maybe not. I'm not sure.
Sure, like a girl at all, but she's
Wow.
just like trying to fuck.
With Melina.
Wow. Now that I did not see coming. So Morgan Jones with the $2 super chat says,
Could no.
there's one.
Erstmal raustappen.
Deborah Brady says too. Yeah, I mean, so
Erstmal
Morgan
raustappen.
and Deborah, they say no.
Thank you, Morgan and
They
Deborah.
say no,
Thank you.
but
How
what
much was it?
Destiny is
For your
doing,
input.
he's talking about women and their
Verlieren will,
switch
ne?
hitting tendencies, right?
Ja, immer
And
raustappen.
guys, we don't think of it the same way. Devin's
Aber
fooled
erst
around with women
ganz
before.
vorne hinlaufen.
Okay, so he is
und
gonna
dann
go there. We
raustappen.
don't think it's not the
Schließlich.
same. It's not the same.
Wait until my seat.
Or, dude, most women have fooled around with more women than most men.
It's
These
not
are
the
facts.
same from, yeah.
That does not do anything to quell my sexual attraction for Devin. It is what it is. It does not work the same way with guys. This is exactly why I'm thinking. This is exactly why I'm thinking she's not sexually attracted to him. If she is, then she is a gross outlier. A gross outlier.
Ansproken.
If you
I'll give you a story.
if you actually want some insight here, and this is like interesting in terms of the women that I've talked to, this is limited discussion, so take everything I say with a grain of salt.
Ja, Bird schießt gern Level 1.
Here's the general vibe that I get when I speak to women when bisexual stuff comes up. The majority of women that I've talked to are not turned off
Die geskillt
by
Q,
bi
probably.
men or gay men. They think they are, but what they're really
Danke.
turned off by
Auch
is
Level 1, ich sehe das schon.
it is an effeminate man.
Der mit
So
schon Level
in
1.
their minds, in a lot of people's minds, you think of a bisexual or a gay guy, people tend to think of incredibly effeminate men, and most of the women that I've talked to
Hey,
are
du hast schon
ultra turned off
outdamaged.
by.
Philipp, wie hast du das gemacht?
But if they see a gay guy
Q
or
daneben
bi dude
geschossen.
that's not ultra effeminate, the feelings of it change dramatically. That's not to say there are probably still a lot of women, or there's still at least some women that would be turned off by gay dudes or whatever, or
Mhm.
bi dudes. I'm sure there
Glaub
are.
schon.
But I think that the effeminate part and the stereotypes relating to guys, I
Hieß
think
nicht, ich
is,
hab die falsche
really
Rune dabei.
good.
Da hat
Actually, I
er
can even speak personally to that. I would never, ever hook up with an ultra twinky, like very effeminately gay guy. I would never.
Echt,
It
der
would
gerade da
make me
rein?
shrink.
Nee.
I could never do it. It's like the grossest. I don't know why. That might actually be. I don't know if that's homophobic or my inner
Ich dachte eigentlich, bei mir leuchtet es dann
like
purple,
twinky
wenn
or
du
like
hittest.
very
Aber es hat
effeminate,
nicht
like,
purple
like
geleuchtet.
talk with the gay lisp shit. I would never be caught dead near that dude.
Doch.
Never. That's the grossest thing.
Purple geleuchtet.
But some people might be into that. I don't know. But that might be something else that's
Im
applicable.
Busch siehst du es nicht.
And then you tell
was
me,
meinst
like, so I
Ich
remember
dachte,
I was,
ich will es auch im Busch sehen.
college, and a good girlfriend
Aber
was
ich sehe es
like,
nicht im Busch.
this guy that I'm with,
Aber danach war's da. Also du hast
Ja, ja.
getötet.
Do you have a quantum
Deswegen dachte
computer,
ich, im
quantum
Busch
phenomenon
wahrscheinlich.
data?
Ich
I'm
weiß nicht,
making a
so.
little bit of
told
it,
me that
yeah.
he gave a guy a blowjob last week.
Alter, dein
No,
Support ist
he's my boyfriend. I'm like, yeah, he's
Oh.
gay.
Yes.
jeder Spell ein
Yes.
Hit,
Wait,
ne?
Oh, hold on.
Alter.
Don't
Zähl
think she's
jeder.
sexually
Hast du Wort?
attracted. Very
Ja,
good question.
aber-
And the answer is
War,
no.
glaube ich, deeper.
The answer is no.
Where were we?
Convince us that water isn't.
Bart hat keine Pots mehr,
I
aber...
just don't understand.
In den
Maybe
glaube ich.
he's in denial. I don't
Meinst
know.
du? Nein.
Like speeds up his vocal cadence. All of that is on plus
You're
0
right.
1
Oh, maybe we
another
can.
man. Or is,
Wait, das
that
nicht.
water is not wet.
Warum ich nicht?
There's a lot of fear that one, some people lie about being bisexual. So for women,
Gibt keinen Shield.
a lot of people will approach us and like, oh yeah, like it'd be so fun to like sleep with both of you
And
do
we would
threesomes
like
and
be
stuff.
in the bedroom until we know, like, no, this
But
girl
then
is
you
not
find out,
into
yeah, the
women
girl
at
is
all.
like very much not bisexual
No.
and
Huh.
is like doesn't really want to do anything sexual. Like,
Nein,
but she's
wow.
still
That's
trying
so
to-
weird.
Digga, Bautz ist
Wow.
weit.
Now that I did not see coming. So
Oh, maybe
Das
we
was
just
Kommt mittig, er hast gesehen. Ist schon da,
Morgan
ist schon
Jones
da,
with
ist
a
schon da.
$2 super chat says,
Wait until
"There's one."
Gib mir auf den Sack, der
Deborah
Bart.
Brady says too. Yeah, I mean,
Do you
Richtig
dislike
ein
when
Spell,
girls talk
Alter.
like that? No, I don't think so, because it's like effeminate. I've never heard a girl talk with a gay voice. Do they do that? Maybe they are out there. I've just never heard that before.
so Morgan and Deborah, they say no. They say no, but what Destiny is
What
doing,
is
he's
this?
talking about women and their switch hitting tendencies, right? Like, and guys, we don't think of it the same way. Devin's fooled around with women before, dude. Most women have fooled around with more women than most men. These are facts.
That's absolutely not a fact, by the way. How did I miss that the first time? That is not.
Hab's
The male idea that like all women are like naturally bisexual and like most women will like fool around with other women. That's bullshit. Maybe.
Alles gut, wir
maybe
müssen die Welt jetzt nicht
the
touchen.
majority of
das ist
women, maybe the majority of women have kissed
Ja,
another
durch,
girl,
ne?
like when they've gotten drunk or
Yeah,
whatever. But like the
natürlich.
majority of women have like eaten pussy. Absolutely fucking not. No shot. That's max cap. No shot.
That does not do anything to quell my sexual attraction for Devin. It is what it is. It does not work the same way with guys. This is exactly
Mitte.
why I'm thinking. This is exactly why I'm thinking
Ah, die
she's
ist jetzt
not
zum dritten
sexually attracted to him. If she is,
Oh, I
then
think we
she
did
is
get
a
that.
Aber es ist echt gut, dass Talia noch keinen Gang oder
outlier.
einen Gang
A
Success.
gross outlier.
Okay, don't. I mean, I kind of do. If he wants to argue.
Bei den
Children suffering with
Klasse.
obesity should be evaluated and treated early and aggressively, including with medications for kids as young as 12 and surgery for those as young as 13, putting in new guidelines. Jeez. What do drugs mean?
Geht
Like
geflasht.
appetite-suppressing
What?
drugs?
Ja, sie wird geflasht.
Gerade eben!
Nee, vorhin im Foot.
Ah ja, aber ich auch. Versucht.
Vielleicht sagst du.
Hätte.
Ich war immer tot mit Ignat. Na ja, klar.
Sass, kommt Mitte.
Venture off the beaten
Kommt nicht Mitte.
What are appropriate drugs?
forest.
Kann hier sein, ne?
Ja, das ist das Problem gerade.
I don't understand what this means. Obesity is not a lifestyle problem. It is not a lifestyle disease, he said. It predominantly emerges from biological factors. That's not true at all. The only way to become large is to take in
Aber war ja nicht in
external,
Range.
like, environmental things. You don't
Doch,
invent
aber es
your
hat
own
keinen
energy,
Treffer.
right? You don't have a fusion
Nee,
reactor
sonst
inside
würde
your
sie
body.
splitten, ja.
It has to come from
Wir waren nicht in
consuming
Range.
your environment. Different environments and the different types of foods available to you are going
Ich
to
glaube, wir müssen aber gucken, wenn wir 6 werden, soll es solche Easy
I don't
Fights.
understand this. I would like to see this expanded on. Co-director of the Center for Pediatric Obesity.
Der ist doch
Medicine.
war allein.
Ja, spielen gerade komisch, ne? Na wohl, du
Yeah,
bist halt auch
well,
low,
we
ne?
heard about the weight loss drug. We already read about that.
Don't kill pressure,
Why
versteckt
do
dich.
some people eat more and others eat less? I don't even know if I believe in that much. I think that what happens is some people are born with disproportional. Here's a
Silas
guess.
ist dahinter
I'm
und
gonna
so,
make
keine
this
Ahnung,
guess
was da
right
da.
now. This is a guess that I'm gonna make. Okay, I don't know. Somebody go find research.
Dann
if
du
this
move
exists or
durch
not.
Toplane.
If you put a person in an environment over here with like
Mit dem Herald.
fuck ton of
Kann da nicht hin.
carbs, sedentary lifestyle, so any person
Toplane.
all
Ist Midlane.
yeah, just those
Der
two
Ding
things.
oder was
I
hier?
bet
Ist
that, like,
Sante wieder.
80% of these people will become overweight.
Die
Just
wichtige
on
ist
those
gerade
two
eher die
factors.
Ding.
Warum lass ich?
Just on those two
Gar
things
nicht.
alone, I bet like this is 75%. I bet 80% of these
Okay,
people
was ist
become
das?
overweight. If you take the
Alter,
same
so ein
biological
Müll,
being,
hey.
nothing, you know,
Holy
the exact
shit.
same genetic everything, and you stick this person in an environment, and you've eliminated almost
Das ist kompletter
all simple
Bullshit.
sugars, almost all simple carbs,
Ist so.
almost all like ultra processed food, and they had like a moderate amount of exercise. By
Vorsicht.
moderate amount, I mean 30 to 60 minutes of just walking a day. Right? Might be walking
stehen noch
from work, might
Weg.
be walking from the store, might be just walking. I bet that in this group, my guess, my total bullshit guess, my total bullshit guess is like maybe like 10% of these people would be overweight. That'd be my guess.
Er kauft halt
I,
nur
I,
Leben.
I really do think that
Er
it
wohnt
comes
schon
down
hier,
to, I think it comes down to the insane foods that are available. I think it comes down to the insane foods that are available and the total lack of movement that we have
Komm ich irgendwie 2 AD? Nee, ne?
in our environment. I think that if you change those two things, I bet you
Ja,
would
ich
see
glaube, die
things change
zählen nicht.
significantly.
Zählen ja keine Base, AD.
None will escape my grasp.
It's just like, it's just so obvious that, like, if you give somebody like a plate of food that has like vegetables,
Aber Bart
and,
fehlt
like,
gerade auch
starches, maybe
noch.
some complex carbs and some protein, and you have them eat, it's like it's kind of hard to overeat on that.
Ja lol, ich
At
hab
least in
100
my
Bonus
opinion.
AD, aber ich hab
It's
schon
kinda
wieder
hard
nicht
to
das
overeat
Ding.
on that.
Ja,
But if
das
you give
dauert
somebody
jetzt
a
noch
plate
ein
full
AD
of
oder so, das ist ein
processed
Bug.
food and simple sugars,
Was
like
ist denn
chicken
wohl,
nuggets,
Alter?
breaded food,
Ist da,
carbs,
ist da, ist da, ist da, ist da.
breads and stuff, not like starches and fibers and stuff like that.
Der hat keine
Broken
Ult.
down, unironically,
Oh, shit.
like
Ja, ich sag
1,500
mal.
to 2,000 calories in a single sitting.
Nämlich
Like,
ziemlich
easy.
fett.
That's not even hard.
Ja, du nur mit so straight laufen kannst.
If you gave me 5 chocolate croissants, I could eat them in one sitting without a
That's
second
straight.
thought. Easy. 5 chocolate croissants, like nothing. That's like 1,500
Muss echt
plus
ungern, ne?
calories right there. Check out ectomorph, meso. All of that is bullshit. None of that means anything.
Ja, nein.
None of that means
Nein.
anything. None of that means anything.
Hat Ulti.
Ausklar.
Ich hab
Wieder Halte,
mal-
bitte, kannst du nicht pushen.
Come closer.
Weiß nicht, ich glaube, wenn solange wir Ding sehen.
Is obesity a choice?
Diana gegen Topside-Jungle.
Why obesity?
Oh, ich musste backsteppen wegen
If I had to say
wegen
obesity
was?
wasn't a
Ja,
choice,
ich hätte sie allein
it's
killt, ich hatte
you're-
Ignite
you're
0.
set up to fail. How do you fix that? You have to start taxing the fuck out of processed food and simple sugars. The problem too is that
I'm
like
sure
all
about
the
that.
simple sugars and the processed foods,
Yep.
they're not even that much better. They are good. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say that like chicken nuggets are, you know, disgusting, because that's not true. There's a reason we eat them. It's because they're cheap and easy to produce and they taste fucking delicious, right? Euro cups that'll sit here and tell you shit like, oh, American fast food is shit. Yeah, that's why there's 10 million McDonald's in every single fucking European country, you motherfucker. You guys love it just as much as we do, right? People love that shit. People love processed food. It tastes good, but healthy food tastes really good too, as long as it's served correctly. And like the health benefits are a million times better to do it, versus like the ultra processed stuff.
Oh, das Mitte.
And the
Oh, ich hab Q-Crit.
there are countries or states where sugar sodas are taxed. I don't know the effect is on overweight people. I thought for the UK, I thought it reduced the consumption of
Können nicht stay, right?
I thought it reduced the consumption of
Ja, ich bin auch gegangen.
sugar. I thought that was seen so far.
Sag aber der Drake
They're
oder
the
was?
first, I think, big country that did it, right?
Beide Mal. Nee, hä, was? Hat die vorhin nicht Drake gemacht?
Keine Ahnung. Ich hab mich halt nur gewundert, dass der so weit raus. Bart fehlt immer noch, aber hat gerade irgendwo hier die Pflanze
How is
aktiviert.
XQC not fat? Okay. Now we're going into the super
Der wird wieder
pseudoscience
mitgekommen, weil
bullshit
Botlane geht weg.
territory, okay?
Aber Silas
Super
ist da
ultra
auch.
Pseudoscience bullshit territory, okay?
Er hat noch nicht viel, aber er hat Magic.
Hallo?
I'm
Game
combining
of
a lot
Freezen,
of
bitte.
knowledge here, okay? Being very general and broad here. This is gonna be a guess that I'm
Da
gonna
ist
have
er.
for
Geh,
XQC.
geh mit auf
I'm
den
gonna say
Bart
that
am besten.
XQC was probably the same as me in that
Jana kommt
if
von
you have
oben.
ADHD,
One-Shot.
and
Jedes
if you
Mal.
hyper-focus on shit, it's
Ich
very
auch mal
easy
durch,
to
dass die
get a
Sivir
bad
nicht
cookies
uploaden
and
können.
eat them and not worry about your hunger, because all you want to do is like play games.
Aber Bart kommt.
When I grew up, I would play
Aber hat
games
keine
all day
Journey,
long,
wenn er
focus
kommt.
on that shit. I didn't give a fuck about anything else. I think that those two things combined, like, probably are the reason why you don't eat as much. And you see guys that they seem like they're skinny,
Jetzt auf den
and they
Bart
seem like
diesmal.
they eat junk food all the time and they can get anything. But the reality is they don't eat that much. They'll eat like a bag of cookies or whatever. That's like all they eat for like 2 days, because all they're doing is super fixated on, you know, whatever game they're playing or whatever the fuck you're doing, and that's it.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Would you rather cheat on your girl or snitch on your mans?
Cheat on my bitch.
How about you?
I'm cheating and raping her
Kann
grandma.
nicht.
Would you rather cheat
Jesus
on
Christ, what the fuck?
Come closer.
Oh, please.
Achtung, ich mach mehr Damage.
Venture off the beaten path.
Glaube ich, Gebäck, ich will dir kein Double gönnen. Na, da ist sie. Kiana ist im Drake.
The forest told
Die hat halt trotzdem 4 Kills. Die hatte 3 fehlgeschlagene Gangs, right? Und hat trotzdem 4 Kills.
Ja, ne, der erste war, der erste, der zweite hat funktioniert, 1-1 stand so.
Oh my god, hold on. Debunking.
Haben nur traded, gell?
Ne, wir haben gar nichts gegen gemacht. Aber irgendwo anders, glaube ich. Wir sind einfach nur weggelaufen.
Ja, ich meine, bei uns wird's.
Particularly on Twitter, many people are laughing, saying I told you so, and are saying that he's guilty. I think it's really important to remember that innocent until proven guilty. We really don't know anything right now. All we know is what people are saying and what people are claiming. So it's really important to remember innocent until proven guilty. So as you know from my previous videos, I have actually met Andrew Tate many times. We've met in London, in Romania, we've done an interview in Miami. And as I've said before, based off of my experience with him, he's always been very gentlemanly, been very nice, been very courteous.
God, this is so cringe. Like, yeah, I met Andrew Tate. He didn't sex traffic me. Didn't even try to rape me. Seems like a swell guy, you know? The guy that came on my show. Yeah, I don't know why people are, you know?
Never made me feel uncomfortable. So personally, again, from my experience, cannot imagine that he would be capable of rape and human trafficking. These are obviously the charges. And
How does he have a chokehold over all these fucking people? Because, unironically, because they don't practice critical thinking.
back on
Most of
him.
these people have no idea how to even begin critical thinking.
Mhm.
I wanted to, something that I should have spent a lot more time
Ja.
on, but I was losing
Ja,
my
nicht.
fucking mind.
Ich hab
on
Flash
this
für dich.
video, Is, honest to God,
raus?
I should have,
Dann
if I
willkommen.
wanted to make a strong point, I should have walked out after reading the first article. The fact that he was so reluctant to actually pull out like a 6-minute article,
Oh, noch
kind of
mehr.
just completely and totally open and shut proves my point on like the
Digga, dass der
unrealistic
bis der die Gap close zu mir, die scheiß Kia an. Das hat dieses Brawlers Claw genau auf den Sack.
6 minutes to read, just to get the context of a quote. Meanwhile,
Das ist
if
toxic,
somebody were to say
Alter.
some shit about Andrew Tate, you'd be like, oh, have you seen the War Rooms? Did you watch his 7-hour fucking stream? Have you seen the full like, you'd be screaming everything.
Na,
Like
ich war
that.
20
But when
Gold
it
im
comes to
Bild.
like getting the source on the shit that you disagree with, it's like, ah, no,
Könnt ihr
it's not
80 an den
the
Kopf
fact that you
werfen?
know 100%. It's like, bro, seriously?
Brauch nur noch 15.
Möchte 100 an den Kopf.
Noch 10. Noch 5.
When you're gonna apologize for saying Sneako's smart, he is smart. That's why I'm irritated with him. He's a smart guy. I think you guys just don't. This is probably an opinion that I just don't think a normal person ever agree with me on, which is fine. I don't care about you fucking losers. But for most of you guys, smart means has the correct opinions. When the reality is having the right opinions means almost nothing.
Ich glaube, du musst Text-Speed mitnehmen auf Kreis.
Ja.
Hast du dieses
Der ist
Live?
1-0 ein Item.
Oh, der Ding ist bei uns AFK gegangen, oder was? Oh, können wir den Tower machen in der Mitte? Dem Kenner der Hourglass? Ne?
Der ultet.
Jetzt wird ein Kennen geholt.
He's not in trouble for working in the
Jetzt einfach zum Drake, oder?
He's in trouble for trafficking the women.
Cassandra ist nicht da, wir sind eigentlich viel stärker gerade.
Echt AFK, oder was?
Meinst du? Der Cassandra TP Bot. Das ist Cassandra, ja, ne? Ey, warum hat der schon wieder... What? Hä? Warte doch voll am Ult-Cooldown.
Ja, das war unsere Ult von Bart.
Ah. Ja, das macht auch mehr Sinn, wo die dann hingeflogen ist.
Ja.
War
nicht komplett voll.
Ja, du musst Bot gehen,
The
Philipp.
problem is that like there are predictable things that you can do to people to push them in predictable directions, regardless of like how
Das
smart or
kennen
not smart
müsste.
they are. So like for instance, I don't know if Kyle Rittenhouse is smart. I just haven't seen enough of him speaking or anything to get that vibe from him. He doesn't seem like it based on what I've seen. But like somebody like Rittenhouse becoming like a full-on fucking white nationalist Nazi, that would be something I would fully expect, regardless of intelligence, because of how much he's pushed by.
Aber du musst dann
by different forces around.
Nino helfen,
I
oder?
would say it's the same thing with
Oder
Sneeko
kannst
too.
du so
Right, I get this example a million times. Right? Sneeko's on my stream, you know, it's like, oh my god, look, we're in front of Congress, like we're gonna get fucking canceled. And then like, was it 1 day later or 2 days
Waren die
later,
grad
like,
Red
Carl
Buff?
banned off of fucking YouTube. He thinks the Matrix is coming to get him. He's talking about like how strongly he feels about the Matrix and all that shit. Then all of a sudden he's getting fucking he's getting on shows with Andrew Tate. He's getting connected
Der hat
with
Ding
Kanye
gesetzt,
West.
Harold.
Like, why
Ja,
the
den
fuck
musst
would
du
you believe in
setzen.
anything that I'm saying?
Ich
or
Mitte,
what he's
lass
saying,
Bot
when
fallen.
He's getting all of these
Ja.
rewards for being pushed in a certain direction, and he's getting all of these punishments
Ja,
for
der ist
being
Mitte,
pushed in
der
the
Harold.
opposite direction, right? Why would you believe anything that I have to say on this when it seems like all the incentives are in the other direction and all of the disincentives are coming from that?
Kennen
So,
kommt
I
auch.
understand
Die sind
why it's-
richtig hart in Überzahl.
but for a lot of you guys can't comprehend it. But a lot of you have really never dealt with this.
Ich kann nicht einen Spell
Like, most pressure
usen.
most of you have dealt with is like getting a bad grade in school or like talking to a girl for the first time. Like you don't know what it's like having millions of people pushing you in one direction. And a lot of you guys like think that like, oh no, like if I was in that position, I'd easily make the right choice. Like I would never do that or blah 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 blah. You really just have no fucking idea. The Senate hearing affected his ban 100%? Nah, I don't think so. Don't think it did at all. Doubt it.
Der hat keine Tower-Aggro. What is this game?
Puh.
Keiner von denen zwei hat Tower. Okay. I guess.
Die hat keine. Ja,
me, being generally smart has to do with being able to follow through obtaining information, being able to say you're wrong when you're wrong, and knowing how to find the people who are speaking correctly from their fields. Sneeko doesn't really seem to be able to do this. He's supposed to like Sargon of Akkad. Okay, Sneeko is not Sargon. Like I would say this very easily. Jordan Peterson is an incredibly intelligent person, but he fails like 3 out of 4 of your points in your test. He got ideologically rooted in one hole. He seems to have a horrible ability to find information out because of that. He has a very hard time admitting that he's wrong about anything. Jordan Peterson is like copy pasted, just like brain dead conservative opinions now. But like I think the guy is incredibly smart.
Dürfte ich bitte irgendwas machen, ey?
That was one of the reasons why I kind of get disappointed with where he's at now.
I also want to be clear that I don't think there's anything wrong with men managing women. It is a business at the end of the day, and a lot of the times, in my opinion, I think men manage businesses very well. However, when you are managing a business of this nature, where of course it's sexist, and again, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, there are going to be consequences. People are going to say things about you, whether they're true or not. My advice to women is
Top 3
always...
stupid people we've had on stream. One would be the no bullshit, easily top 3. Second would probably be Lance from the Surfs TV, is definitely up there. Third guy that's actually stupid is Vosh Smart.
Ist der immer noch.
Oh, Tonkasoff. Tonkasoff, for sure. Those.
Halt so turbo squishy, das ist der Wahnsinn.
is never get involved in any of these things. Preserve your value. Don't show your body off to the world. I think it's kind of disgusting, to be honest. And I think it's also very unhealthy mentally. Also, I think what is very
Achtung,
interesting and very
die Ding rennt mir
bizarre
hinterher.
is the timing of all of this. Andrew Tate is officially one of the most influential men, if not the most influential
What
person
the
of
fuck?
2022. More search than Kim Kardashian. This man
Hier
has
könnte sie
incredible
drinstehen.
level of influence and power.
Kein Ding hier.
So
ein Juice
ist
ist- Jesus fucking Christ.
And if you have people waking up and leaving the matrix, as he likes to put it, and not
Kennen
being reliant
one-hitted
on
mich ab.
government, well then that's bad for
Eine
government.
rote.
because then the
Obwohl
government
ich selbst auch in der Ult mitstand, das war komisch.
and not as easy to
Stand halt
break.
meine
So
Ulti
Andrew
drin.
is inspiring people to think for themselves and really put their hand against the camera. So it's no surprise to me that he shut down. We had him cancelled first, then he came back. Clearly he's uncancelled.
Machen wir den Drake, maybe?
Look, I'm not saying that this is what happened. I'm just saying that it is.
I don't think that we should censor anybody. I don't. I'm anti-censorship now. I'm pretty pro like free speech. But like the frustration when you get fucking losers like this that will just fucking like dick ride so hard with no evidence, like, is so disgusting. It's actually like just fucking gross. I don't know. I think it's sad. I hope that, I know it's not going to happen because it never happens, but I hope these people are held accountable by their fan bases. If it does in fact come out that it's just like guilty and the evidence is like overwhelming. I hope that they feel bad, and I hope that their fans like come down on them really hard. Wait, what on the map is that? Damn, bro. Oh shit. Okay, this thing is working. Damn, that's what I like to see,
Up
baby.
here. Aaron?
Waiting for a tap to join. Aren't you using nukes? Bro, you play this game? Nukes?
Goat?
Aber wir machen, glaube ich. Oh, der hat den nicht gekriegt, ne?
They're working on an mRNA vaccine for cancer. I'm good. I'll continue eating healthy, working on getting some.
Das ist so.
God to touch my.
Oh God! What?
Experimental mRNA injection. Anyone else? Author of Undressing Bitcoin. If hashtag Bitcoin became the world reserve currency and hit $1 million, Peter would still be streaming to Ponzi scheme. Holy shit. This is only a 5-minute video. Half wasn't ready, so I'll watch it.
Going up.
hope you're having a lovely day. So, hey everybody, how's it going? I hope you're having a lovely day. So today I'd like to just dig into a little bit of a postmortem of how the New York State right to repair bills that we've been working for 7 years
Die Ulti
died
von
a
Ding
fiery
muss auch
death
insane
with
sein.
the poison pill provisions that were added to it. So
Und
about a week
Cassandra
ago, I
eigentlich.
did a video titled "My Guess on How
Sieht
the
man
New
wie
York State
Baron?
Repair Bill Will Die," and then pretty much 2 days after that video came out, I did a video on how the right
Denk
to
nicht im
repair bill
4G gefunden.
died. Governor Hochul sabotages New York right to repair
Oh,
bill by
nö.
schedule. And if you want a really quick
Come
TLDR,
on,
this is a 6-minute video where I go over with Multilegy of News 10 exactly how it was the bill was gutted. So many of you have wondered how this could possibly happen, because the bill was voted on 147-2 in the Assembly and 59-4 in the Senate, which seems to constitute a veto-proof majority. So there were a few questions that we had, and there are some members of the New York State Assembly that I know, and some members of the Senate that have been kind of helpful in prodding me into understanding how New York State's legislature works. So I thought that I would discuss that with all of you. The first is the difficulty of getting the legislature together in session to be able to
Ach du
really
Missgeburt,
do anything
Digga.
about this. So this is the first part that I found funny. It's hard to explain without getting too legally technical, but essentially the New York State legislature is never out of session. If session isn't held for 3 consecutive days, then session is closed. And per the New York Constitution, the legislature cannot return an open session unless called upon by the governor. So, to not allow the governor to hold authority over when the legislature can and cannot hold session, we actually hold session every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of the entire year, no matter what day it is, even on holidays including Christmas. It's only
Who are the
regular.
top 3 smartest people on
Break, oder?
stream? Top 3 smartest people I've had on stream, excluding like celebs I've had, like Chunk Girl or whatever.
Donski ist weg. Jana ist hier bei mir.
Damn, I don't know. My top 5 would be Pisco would be up there for sure. Byron would be up there for sure. Try to Wow, hello.
Der stirbt nicht.
Whoa, close.
What's up?
Not much. The trans community hates me.
Well, yeah, I mean, you've been pretty fucking rowdy lately.
Yeah, what did I say that was rowdy?
I'm pretty sure it's the general characterization of you constantly shitting on trans women and their desire to pass.
No. Okay, well, a little bit. I think that the desire to pass is sort of... It's a goal that I think is elevated unfairly, oftentimes, or to the detriment of the people who are pursuing it. Just because I think that passing...
I'm familiar with this.
Okay.
I am the master of the Destiny strategy. So you've tweeted something that's most likely completely and totally indefensible, and now you've come here to tell me that...
No, it's not indefensible
well, actually,
at all.
The problem with passing is that when you elevate it to a standard that's unattainable by most people, most gamers are happy with the results, ultimately with them trying to pass. Most people don't need the surgeries they need to pass.
Gucken wir mal Dragon dann into Baron, oder?
Too dangerous or destructive to their bodies to ever pass as well as some of the idealized trans women are
Clear mal
put in front of
Baron.
people that are they're supposed to look like. Is that what your argument is?
Yeah, and that's a big part of it. The other part of it
Oh,
is
no,
like
man.
I tweeted, trans women look like men. That's what I tweeted. That's my spicy take. Which I think that like there are different ways to interpret this. The sort of pedantic way that's like annoying is to be like, well, you're saying that trans women look like the average man, which is not true. I'm just saying that like I don't think that trans women pass
Bin tot.
as a general rule, and that's my take. Is that like insane?
No, but I don't think that's. I feel like a lot of the big problems were that like I don't care actually. Fuck it. We'll be really personal. Do you think you don't pass?
Yeah, be very personal. I think that when I'm like on camera and when I can get like my makeup right, and the angles right, and I can like focus really hard on trying to pass, I think that I can do like a pretty good job of it, and that I will pass probably like 99%. And maybe there's it's like a little bit off.
Haven't we joked about? I'm leaking our DMs now. Haven't we joked about how you've been on panels with people before who are like hitting on you and have no fucking idea that you're trans?
And I think that that is like, it gets to the heart of how passing is sort of a difficult issue, because most people who pass don't pass all the time. And I think that like I fall into this category where like no matter how hard I try, there'll be like some percentage where I can't get to like 100%. And I think that like for most trans women did not start transitioning at 14, right? And they didn't. Yeah, I did. And I also spent like tens of thousands of dollars on surgery.
Sehen die mich immer
like, on
alle
my jaw, for
Unsichtbarkeit? Warum lässt sich
example.
denn da keiner shooten, Alter?
And
Als ob der da rechnet,
yeah,
dass
I
ich
didn't get like full
gegenlaufe.
FFS, but I did get some surgery. And even with all of that, I still don't like fully passed. So I think that it is like not crazy to say that one, this is like an unattainable goal for a lot of trans women, and then when you like set ourselves up for failure by establishing it as like a baseline to be seen as like valid or like legitimate. And I also think that like we would do a lot better if we sort of accepted ourselves and didn't work ourselves up into these communities where we're sort of all clapping each other on the back and saying like, oh, you passed so well, you're so great. Because I think we like insulate ourselves in a bubble where we're really not like adapted to reality, and it makes us really susceptible to people who being like, you don't pass, and that just being like crushing. So yeah.
I think that there is.
Weiß ich, Kaiser, das
I
Itembild
agree
will ich
with
auch
most
machen,
of
was
what you're saying.
bauen.
I think that one of the big
Ich finde, das
problems
sieht
with
nicht
the
so gut
trans
aus.
community is I think a lot of fake trans people have fucking destroyed
Ja,
it
das ist
inside
weird,
out.
was willst du bauen? Das ist richtig
I don't
gay
know.
gerade.
You're familiar with the concept, of course.
Die bauen
it's
halt
so
alle
empty,
dieses Full
right?
Damage Bild.
I think this is something that needed to be like
Bauen
killed
alle
off.
Kraken
I
Slayer
think
into
self-ID
Phantom
and
Dancer into
everything
entweder
related
Armor
to
Pen
it,
oder
and the idea that you're
Infinity
trans
Edge.
if you say you're trans, and it's just about like saying that you are
Oder
and
eine
IDing is it. Like, I think
Damage-Maschine.
that shit has because I think that what that did was that allowed a lot of
Ihr müsst euch nicht
trans
schlecht
people
Damage
to
gemacht
get
haben.
into the movement and be a part of it, and then their ideas that honestly should be completely ignored because they're not trans, they have no idea what that experience is about, started to become like almost, at least online it feels, or in colleges and online it feels like those have become like the predominant trans voices. So I think sometimes you're in this really weird world as a trans person where some people are telling you that like you don't even need to pass, that we can have male lesbians and we can have trans women with beards, and like anybody can go to whatever bathroom they want, it doesn't matter what you look like gender expression is like bullshit, and we all are gender abolitionists. And I think that those voices start to become the loudest ones, and then try to navigate that area as a trans person just becomes like impossible, basically, I think.
Yeah, I think that trans people, we really get it from both sides, where on one hand, I can sort of come off as this like ultra SJW person because I'm telling people like, you don't need to pass to be happy, and that should be like, if anything, an ancillary goal. But at the same time, when I came out and started transitioning, I think that like becoming a woman, trying to present a certain way, it really meant a very different thing than it does today. And I think that the conception of what a woman is on the left has totally evaporated. So like, you know, a woman doesn't have to look any sort of way. And then we're kind of lost. We're like, when we erase the boundaries for this category, no one knows what they're doing. I want to say that like, it's not a bad thing to try to pass and to like, in many ways, like really care for yourself and to try to make yourself presentable. Those are all valuable things. But I think that people do get caught too much up on trying to reach like a goal. And this is another thing, this is going to lead into the other trans drama that I've been on, where like, I've talked about how I feel disappointed in my transition. And when I say that, people get really angry at me and they say things like, will you pass, or you look really good, so how can you be disappointed? And the reason I'm disappointed is because I've gone through all of this effort, and although that I look a lot more feminine than I used to, the mental health component hasn't really improved that much. It has improved a little bit, but that I think is the real goal of transition, is to improve the mental health state. And I think that when we replace passing for that, when we substitute the goal of mental health improvement with the goal of passing, one, it sets people up for failure. But two, it also means that like we kind of lose track of what really matters. And then when people are struggling, those voices just get shut out because it's like, well, you shouldn't be upset. You have no right to be upset because you've achieved this status.
I think that the difficult thing.
Don't take into effect confounding variables and all of these other issues.
Mhm.
And so we're not actually that confident in the benefit of HRT.
Yeah,
I think
this
that's
is why I
another
argue with
reason
anyone that's
to
like,
caution.
oh, like puberty blockers have been super well studied. Like we know that this is good. And it's like, bro, this all of this shit is like very like new. Yeah,
And
in
we
terms
have
of, like,
much less evidence for adolescents.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like,
yeah.
think of all the evidence we have for trans people and reduce it by like 1/100.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what we
Was
have
ist in
for adolescents.
Brasilien abgegangen,
So I
Philipp?
think that's why when I say like,
Hm?
In Brasilien abgegangen, Philipp?
Was ist schon wieder los, Jonas? Was hast du gemacht?
Die haben protestiert. Oder?
Die sind doch wieder, die haben doch den Drogensohn oder den Drogen-Ding doch wieder festgenommen.
Was?
Ach ja, das war ein bisschen nie auf dem Laufenden. Was ist denn alles gebannt?
Feel the thorns embrace.
Not only that, but less carnivorous offerings such as mango was instantly eaten by termites, creating these dirt-looking tunnels on this mango shell. We were now entering chapter 3, having seen snails appearing, a brand new ant colony, the pond organically starting to support some biodiversity, and the introduction of the vinegaroo. So yeah, the vivarium was now ready for some new apex introductions, where the current inhabitants were going to need to buckle up and face the new incoming predation and competition. Yeah, you guys better close up that little gap there.
Warum denn? Die sind Lilas überall. Lila, Malphite, Katharina, Checks. Wann ist?
Ah, muss was krasses spielen, ne?
Ich will, nee, will ich nicht, bei nicht. Nö. Lust.
Möchte da dazu.
Ja, mach aber nicht, ich Afka. Lass mich doch nicht verkackeiern hier, ey.
Alter, hast du jetzt echt erst real picked?
Ja, was soll ich machen? Hä? Ja. Im Revive, Dodge. Was soll ich machen? Soll ich Aphelios spielen oder was?
Ja.
Und mich Malphite ulten lassen, das Ganze gehen.
Muss halt weg, Gale Force, ne?
Sometimes even hunting them down. The trunk was also home to a giant hammerhead worm, patrolling the environment for worms and other mollusks to hunt down and eat. It was a very gracious animal to look at, and it had simply popped up in the vivarium from nowhere. I had not introduced it. So, as all these animals were settling in, this was the perfect time to introduce my silver weaver ant colony. This heavenly colony of gracious, shining ants. They soon started to forage all kinds of vegetation to found their arboreal nest, by weaving leaves together, creating a chamber for them to have their colony in. And during this foraging, they seemed to be careless about the red big-headed ants, which was wonderful to see. Both ants when I saw them bringing out the reproductive and it was perfectly placed. Them some time to start weaving their nest together, however. It was fascinating on the leaves as such.
Area Ignite haben die ja. Das ist Area Ignite.
the white silver, and not soon after it would turn into a well-made fortress it was because they had to protect themselves against all these.
Herr Philipp, wenigstens Dingspiele, der Conqueror.
Ich habe übrigens Träne gestürzt.
started to reproduce because of how successful this vivarium was.
Counterpick hier, den in Support, das müsse töten können. Ach, nee.
It was discouraging to watch, but also reassuring.
Sometimes you have to
Then I
refuse.
knew the ants had top-down pressure controlling their populations.
So much more to see.
So sind
And
Gegner.
also for some reason here, a red big-headed ant went to attack the silver weaver ant. Maybe there were enemies way back. I hope you can see the small red worker below the silver weaver ant there.
Einer invaded mehr, oder?
This was very rich for the ant.
Zuschauer noch, aber wurde weniger.
Next, the pond was almost dried up, allowing the freshwater snails to vary.
Oh mein Gott.
Not allowing one of them to completely take over stagnate water. Funnily enough, the red big-headed ants were scavenging a dead cricket in the dried pond. And I decided to pull a prank on them, filling up the water as they enjoyed.
No pro. Ich hab die Angriffe. Warum bedecke ich einen Minion?
Ich habe immer noch keinen Attack on Heroes Use. Quatsch mich an.
And this is also when the legendary Jesus meme was born.
Schieß mal, schieß mal, schieß mal, schieß mal.
Nicht so.
Ich bin raus. Gute Nacht.
User disconnected from your channel.
And don't worry, I did say them after. Crickets were feeding the ants. I was not sure if they actually killed them or not, but I would understand if they did, as the crickets often actually stole their food. I never saw any evidence of this, but I'm quite certain that Vinegar Ruin also hunted quite a few of them. The small yellow ant colony was also pretty good, taking maybe 1 in 4 of
Okay, Träne, ja.
red big-headed ants. There was also a new ant colony in town that I rarely saw because of their
Einen taken.
barren gas. They had moved into one
Schön, Philipp.
They were quite shy compared to the others. One of my hunters, seen first by a red ant, and then by a ghost ant.
Wait until my seeds
And now you'll see what happens. The ghost ant brings her sisters, but then the red ant.
Habt ihr?
Scheiß Dodge.
Das ist deine Q-Dodge. Habe ich das richtig gesehen?
Ja. Ich brauche. Oh, scheiße.
Ich glaube, der kann das nicht. What? Hab's ja? Dodgt auf jeden Fall die Pflanze. So, die hat es gerade.
Ja, jetzt. Ich würde den Stick noch schnell nehmen. Ich im Busch, by the way. Ja. Schon ein alter Mann, ne?
Chapter 4 includes a pond update with a new aquatic bug inside.
Das ist der Malphite Jungle oder was?
Ja.
Create water bubbles underwater for it to breathe with, I think, which was
Ziemlich
quite
gut.
impressive to look at.
Der dodgt übrigens meine Pflanze-Attacke aus und schwört.
I also put some raw fish in to see whether other aquatic bugs
Oh, shit, da. Naja, die Dodge, wenn sie meine Q-Dodge auch sind.
but no larger organisms popped up. Some pretty cool transparent worms though. One weird thing showed itself. This worm with a tube protruding from its snout. Really cool looking thing. I'm not entirely sure what it did, but here is some tape of it surfacing from below the substrate when the water is added. And then it forges around the bottom, I guess. Any ideas on who this might be?
Nee, wir können fast nie Hardcore mit. Wir können halt fast immer turnen. Im Dodge-Shit. Eigentlich immer irgendwas forcen, bevor wir reingehen. Entweder die Renata W oder die Dodge von der
Ich
Ollen.
sollte ja Pink Ward machen.
Ah, jetzt stehen alle 3 Red. Oh, nice.
Time-lapsing the cleanup crew living underground, hard at work on this green offering of mine. And after these countless of animals had really eaten the crap out of this one, it was so crazy to see how
Kommt zu uns und die weiß nicht, dass...
completely obliterated and a massive void was created. At this time, I also experimented by adding 2 different sushis inside the vivarium to see which one would best including the other one. Let's see.
Genauso gut.
Or salmon. Tasty bet.
Zu uns, oder?
Well, everyone
Maybe für eine halbe Wave oder so noch. Danach probably nicht mehr. Obwohl sie hilft mir. Digga, warum würde man da sein? Was macht es denn für einen Sinn? Hä, es steht einfach da so AFK im Busch oder was? Für eine halbe Stunde denkst du so, ja. Gucken, was passiert. Vielleicht, vielleicht, ja, vielleicht. Ja, verstehe ich nicht, macht für mich keinen Sinn, aber. Der Huren sich schon was dabei gedacht haben.
Watching a time lapse of them moving out made me realize how timely this introduction was. Seeing hordes of termites digging just underground. Finishing up chapter 4 with new pond biodiversity, snails,
Ich kein Hit.
salmon predators, and the introduction of the mini traptors. So, starting chapter 5, we can now enjoy the biodiversity and abundance of animals inside. Let's have a look at what pops up
Stop.
in case this huge one.
Ah, Dodge! Dann die Schwuchtelscheiße, Alter.
Dinosaur ants. These huge Asian ants. The largest ants in the vivarium. Opportunistic, I expect these guys to scavenge and hunt anything, providing entertaining feeding behavior, such as tandem.
Mann!
Figure out that they could move, and soon the box flooded with ants and brood moving out under the box, hopefully digging below. Calmly observed from afar, and it made me wonder how the vivarium inhabitants were going to take this introduction of animals. The hammerhead worm seemed indifferent, though. And the snails also seemed quite indifferent, not caring too much about their presence.
Things aren't always what they seem.
I did, however, see a trail of small yellow ants leading to a dead dinosaur ant worker. I think and I hope it died of natural causes. These are yellow ants with skeletons.
Na, Dodge startet schon wieder.
Nevertheless, it was now clear that they were moving into the piece of wood.
Für das mit.
Just like that, this colony was introduced.
Oh, der Malphite. Malphite kann hinter dir sein, du musst da weg.
Just a harmless flower.
Wanting to really take over this tank, they also made a satellite nest across to the pond, where the entrance looked like someone had shot a bullet into the ground. And funnily enough, it was also situated just below the super ant nest. These ants are interesting because they don't have any feelings. All workers of but one dominant female called sterilizes the closing workers by mutilating the vestigial wings. The infertile workers, called caliph, will then work loyally for their gamete. Then the gamete is
Drei vorne.
natural. Primitive ants. Funnily enough, observing
Jetzt hast du die.
Ich sterb trotzdem, right?
Naja, aber sie sterben nicht. Einfach ein Killer. Hat das gestorben. Jetzt ist nur wieder durch beides durch. Ne?
Here's a good example with a red big-headed ant worker feeding, and a small shy ant comes up and eats for itself. No idea what species this was. For example, a dominant. This is why we have
Sauerboot.
Seeds take root.
Die Andries.
What was this species, and where were they nesting? Miraculously, shortly after recording this video, I
Malphite checks es doch.
surfacing as I was watering the termite-infested trunk. They were living amongst abandoned or invaded termite tunnels. That is so cool. The termites allowing these guys to actually found a nest within the vivarium. showing how everything is so interdependent. Now ending chapter 5, it was a simple twofold one, covering the important introduction of the dinosaur ants and the discovery of China.
Stimmt. Oh mein Gott.
Then something caught
Och.
an Argentine market. This ant species, except for eating France in the World Cup, is incredibly tasty and easy out of Not soon after, I could
Reicht es, der letzte
Ja,
Shot?
ja, ja.
Du musst denken, du musst denken. Du musst gegengehen.
terrible news. I could now see them aggressively bully other animals too. This one from China, getting harassed by an Argentine at work. It is similar to what the red-billed ants do. These guys are not native and routinely overwhelm ecosystems.
Kleine Fotze, Alter.
Was very since I saw them as but to my surprise,
Jump up.
meaning that these ingenious ants were fearing a surface plant to protect their aphids. Absolutely stunning discovery, I must say. But the vivarium so far went on as usual. Dear red springtails were daily consuming fungal and bacterial colonies all over the tank. It was quite marvelous to look at.
Jetzt AD. Noch gut.
Stimmt nicht schlecht. Wenn du so fett bist. Voll schwer, die dann zu killen.
Even a red springtail, and then snails, of course, lots of them. Where one even drowned in the egg. That's the first lesson. Snails can drown in eggs. Cool. No blood actually, that was impossible. Lesson number 2. By laying eggs in the egg, causing worms to explode, becoming prey to the many ant species inside.
Wo war meine E?
Massive fly larvae showcasing something very disgusting. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was fun too. Flies were all over my chicken offering too. However, this time there was another surprising guest. Next to the red big-headed ant there is a termite tunnel with a soldier eating eggs. These termites were carnivorous. How is this? Aren't they supposed to be doing real stuff? Any idea why this might happen? Why the exterior layer of the chicken is attractive or something? I'm not really sure.
Come closer.
Das ist ein Anfang Game, ey.
The harvest is upon us.
Concluding chapter 6, we discovered the Argentine ants and their great sandcastles, and how snails can drown in an egg, and also how plants Having seen all my offerings in the past chapter, you can imagine that where they were placed.
Die kommen hier alle wieder runter. Das sind die einzige Stelle, die noch gängt ist. Ja.
There was always tons of animals foraging around that, hoping to discover predators, hoping to catch what they were looking for. The soil was moving. It therefore made sense that the dinosaurs started to build another satellite right next to it. It was lots of fun to see them gather anything they could get their imagination and bring it to create some sort of dome entrance into their nest, situated under the moist stone, just like the Considering that probably the nest is down there as well.
Er will Baron machen.
Nee, das kommt immer, wenn der spawnt.
Dahin.
This definitely helped them greatly, as it made it
Nicht darum, jetzt Balance more.
find and gather food that I placed just in front there. Looking at this ant grabbing some apple, you can understand how this ant works, as it swiftly carries it back to the satellite nest. Comparing this to the ant all the way to the
Auf die Renata.
Ja.
the main nests so this long route was still very free.
Alter.
Your team has
But
destroyed
getting
a
there
turret.
first was very important, as the red big-headed ants were never far behind.
Venture off the beaten path.
Neither were the termites, but they were destroyed by spiders of all sorts.
Such a busy world.
Cool. Ja, ich werde Drake gucken.
As the dinosaur ants were building stuff around, the weaver ants shone brilliantly up in the tree, having nutshell flights, letting their winged reflectors fly. But I was worried about them still, as I never saw them feed with the rest of the vivarium. Except, you know, a few wandering foragers by the pond. But they really didn't do anything else than clean themselves. Therefore, I decided to feed them directly, close to their nest, which was a massive mistake. Now, worst nightmare, the Argentine ant had made it here, probably since it's out of bounds with the dominant red big-headed ant, and had destroyed the silver beaver ant nest. No! I quickly removed the nest from the vivarium, trying to save them, but it was too late. Only a worker and a reproductive remained.
The forest holds many surprises.
They had a good run though, living in the vivarium for 1.5 years. Sadly, it did
Your
not.
turret has been destroyed.
Wanted.
Bisschen jetzt.
And the small yellow ants were also stronger than ever, creating long trails to food from their nest. Sometimes I think also to transport brood between satellite nests. They were
Ganz
long
kleines
and
bisschen
great.
AIDS.
Before it was super strong. I can't believe they have done so well in the vivarium. I'm so proud.
Shut down. Just a harmless flower.
And as previously seen and mentioned, the dinosaur ants were also doing great. Here you can find them building some stuff on their main nest. And they could, without any problem, feed next to the more dominant red other dinosaurs. This was very important. But there was one terrible where they actually made me worry.
Alles.
As I woke up,
Alles ist fett.
drowned in the pond.
Ich krieg die Ulti. Ich weiß nicht was. Keine Ahnung.
Ongoing, I could see them drowning worst of all was that when I tried to save him, he just started drown. This suicidal behavior was unprecedented in fact, and made me worry about their mental health. But in retrospect, I think it was a collective response to a colony-wide pandemic, where the infected ants simply wanted to drown to avoid it. Or that a parasite controlled their brain. Who knows?
A promising garden.
My friend thought the ants wanted to challenge Michael Phelps in the Olympics. Good luck, ant, but I'm not sure you'll make it back. But as a counter-response to this theoretical pandemic, the dinosaur ants moved their main nest into this bonsai tree here. It was absolutely insane and I loved the new location. The move was busy and I was once again impressed by my ants' ingenuity. Getting building materials up these walls was not obvious, and the construction went on for a week. They moved all weird stuff, but it seemed to work in some miraculous way. Have a look at this ant carrying some shells, and then apparently just placing it by the entrance. Then now conclude Chapter 7 with the Dinosaur Ants expansion into a satellite nest, the death of the Silver Weaver Ant colony, the drowning dinosaur ant, and how the moved into a bonsai tree. Eventful chapter, I must say. But moving on, the newly inhabited bonsai colony also faced that
Tall.
initially is classic. Both species seem to great news. Closer to the termite nest at the trunk, the red big-headed ants were still cautious, as were the termites, where their columns were heavily guarded with yellow soldiers. Now the termites were at it. Its entire trunk was covered in tunnels with incredible road-leading structures on top of it. You just see and wait. I could not allow them to escape, so I told God to pee or rain down on them, which caused some, architectural flaws to be exposed. But some of them were absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why they tried to escape in this manner, or if it was for ventilation. But I could just not have it. I'm very sorry. Ridiculous or not, they did help ants.
Das heißt, Jax pusht halt wieder, ne?
As you can see, these winged queen ant reproductives getting sent off into the sky.
A promising garden.
Jax killt die halt.
That made their cozy kingdom safely placed right next to the valley of offers, teeming with life and giants. And
Mich gerade einfach gewutscht.
I very much enjoyed watching the bugs all together feast day and night there. Even the dinosaur ants had to be careful now, because some spiders were larger and take them down.
Sei doch nicht schneller als ich!
dinosaur ants moved even more brood to the Bonsai Cliff Fortress now. I could see them trailing brood up there in the masses. And in the background, I could also see the hammerhead worm that had fragmented. In other words, reproduced. As these guys split, and one side grows out a hind part, and the other a hammerhead. Such as in this case, you see that the hammerhead is developed. All parts of the vivarium were now blue. Look at this barren landscape with mollusks and other bugs wandering around.
An ally has been slain.
One night, I even saw a winged reproductive male from the dinosaur ant. They're supposed to fertilize the gamete of any colony he manages to find. And talking about ant reproductives, as I walked to the termite trunk, I saw the shy ant colony surface from their termite tunnel nest and managed to see their queen. This is very sad. So excited. Closing up chapter 8, we have now seen termite skyscrapers, what they give to the vivarium, hammerhead worm reproduction, and the appearance of the shy ant queen. How that? And next we will start looking a bit more at the slimy side of the tank, as these guys often group up to huddle or race. Let's see these two guys. Who do you think will win?
Just a hum.
Most of all,
Oh my fucking god.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
never forget to share some of it with our red big-headed ants though. They always show up, and they always eat so much. What I like about them the most is that they are so omnipresent, as I said, always showing up somewhere. So here I was filming and what do you know, all of a sudden tons of them emerged from my teeth under the moist rock, looking like a super sci-fi invasion of snails taking over the world.
Your turret has been destroyed. Take care. Your turret has been destroyed.
Moving on, everything grew inside the garden. Looking at this mango
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
plant from nowhere.
Shut down.
And it is something darker. My greatest single mistake in this vivarium, introducing a colony of army ants inside. I had years ago caught this beautiful Asian army ant queen, and she was massive as you can see compared to the smaller ant queen. She now had a massive colony, and my plan was to introduce her and the colony to the vivarium. To my despair, the stressed workers during the move decapitated her legs, and the poor queen was doomed. And to make things worse, the rest of the colony then started circulating the tank endlessly in what is called an ant mill, where the army ants endlessly walk in a circle of reinforced pheromone trails until death caused by exhaustion. That was it. One of my dream ant species had within 3 days been put into the vivarium and spat out dead. This is the reality
Right off.
way naturalistic nature, which is inherently Darwinistic. But this was just bad luck. I was so bummed by this. Now ending a sad chapter 9, having seen many snails, growing mango trees, and a massive failed introduction of Asian army ants inside. Chapter 10. Oh my god, I'm still hanging in there. Well done, because it's only uphill from here, as we are nearing the end of the video. Having such an overall success with ecosystem and budget, I thought it was time to close the loop by adding some apex predators, large non-arthropod ones. This was well
forest holds many surprises.
The culprit was a new red dragon. Now the variant was perfect. I could just not optimize it any further. None of them are using perfect. Given that I
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Einfach mit der Rotte, Alter! Fucking Ding!
Just as everything was at its best, I had to leave the company. Sad enough, topical behind totally. But all animals will return more or less safely into nature. The ant colonies were hard to transport though, as you could imagine.
Take careful steps.
But we should forever cherish this vivarium's story and the organisms within that told us throughout our long This video will be my Christmas video, and if you want to see more of my template large vivarium that is quite similar to this, who knows? So much.
Ach, diese Fotzen, Digga.
Do not transition. Part of that's just like dysphoria.
Oh, it was J-Stalk that posted the first picture. Oh, apparently cat closed him. I can give you perms. So I hit the room because this guy in chat is trying to like start like really weird shit stirring. He's trying to do really weird shit stirring. And when I accused him of that, Boglin, he goes, "What? I haven't said anything. What the fuck are you talking about?" I would love to know what shit stir I've done. Oh, it was because I posted a picture of him, Sejun, and Sushia sitting in his room yesterday. How is that a shit stir? Right to bear arms. Did you say that me posting a picture of Destiny, Sushia, and Sejun sitting in his room is shit stirring? After Destiny ended stream yesterday, Sejun, Sushia, and Destiny were in this room. Someone said it, and I posted a picture of it saying something like, "I wonder what they are talking about." Okay. Let's see what he really said. Fuck, how do I... No results. Am I fucking up somehow? It's Bogue Lund. Oh. What did he actually say? Darius, Destiny is trying to take your wife, dude. Jump in and break it up. After posting a picture of us in the channel. How fucking retarded are you? To say that all you said was, "I wonder what they're chatting about." You fucking retard. How can you post shit like this and think you're not trying to shit stir? You think I just don't remember what you said? It was like 12 hours ago. I could have sworn he posted a picture too. Oh, he's posting another picture. If Ben Shapiro can't do it, she's left with Sejin Pepe hands. Like, bro, do you have any idea how fucking creepy this is? Holy shit! You're like spam posting pictures in the fucking DGG chat, like trying to rile people up or trying to shit stir, and you're like, oh, I was just curious what you're talking about. Seriously, dude, fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
It was fucking on the meme on what she said on stream. Yeah, good one, dude. You can say what you want now, but there's no way that you can oh, they're still talking. I wonder about what? Pep OG. Now, this is the only... That fucking picture was unrelated? No, it wasn't. I remember seeing this in the chat, and I'm like, oh, how annoying. And then you posted a picture later, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm just going to private the channel. This is going to be fucking creepy. But anyway, the picture of you was unrelated. Oh, this picture's unrelated, sure. But the trying to go Darius was absolutely related. Send him to YouTube chat, we can change him? True. Ooh.
Los, Philipp. Wo musst du so dringend hin?
Hä?
Wo musst du...
Klo?
Destiny, stalk Darius.
Klunge.
The only thing that
Was?
don't pass is your whiny ass.
Hat so dringend gelungen.
Or later.
Ja, und die Leute müssen
False.
dringend aufs
Destiny,
Klo.
was he false? What, is Sejin trying to steal Sushia? Or am I trying to steal Sushia? Or are we both trying to steal her at the same time?
Sag mal,
Let me get a
Arm
roll.
verbrannt, ey. Ich glaub, sonst eine Stunde nicht so lang.
Ja, das bist du ein bisschen inkompetent.
Oh, it was J-Stalk that posted the first picture. L. Darius. Destiny, this was me. You did it first. Nice. All of you guys are posting your L's in chat. I'll be right back 1 second. Okay, let's see if we can accelerate this, okay? We're gonna do a group project, guys. Ready? Group experiment, okay? Here we go. Okay, we have a new emote in chat. It is the one guy emote. Can we all get this out of our system? Go ahead and all spam the one guy. Everybody get it out of your system. One guy. All spam it. All dots. Okay. Now, can everybody spam new emote shit? Everybody spamming the new emote. New emote getting overused. Now all of you guys come out and let's move on to this phase. Everybody's spamming the new emote. It's so annoying. It's so
Du sagst meinen Namen dreimal und dann denke ich, du willst was mitteilen, aber das ist scheinbar falsch.
Go ahead, do that.
Ja, doch, irgendwas will ich schon mitteilen. Ich muss mir nur noch überlegen, was.
Okay. Yep.
Ah.
Okay, now move on to the phase where some of you use it with a Giga Chad because you're trying to use it to annoy people. So now start using it incorrectly. Yesterday I went to hang out with a friend. Oh, you hung out with one guy. So like one guy, use it wrong, put a Giga Chad, piss people off. A couple of you still mad about it, blah, blah, blah. Everybody get through that. And then...
Ich hatte heute 6 Stunden Meetings, Johannes. Ich bin richtig begeistert gewesen auf der Arbeit.
Can we just have gone through all the phases and now we're good and we don't have to
Nee,
spend the
ich bin
next
echt
2
super
weeks like
drauf.
sorting out like the new emote?
Du hast sogar eine Runde Hearthstone gespielt.
Richtig geil.
Thank you. What did Cake say?
Morgen habe ich das gleiche nochmal.
So viel Meeting. Anfangen ist neue Projekte.
Now I'm mega nuke you guys because
Ach,
you're
mich
using
nicht.
triggers me. Let me watch my
Neue Projekte angefangen, oder wie?
Nee, so ein... Eine, das läuft ja schon seit Ewigkeiten und ist voll im Verzug. Da gab es erst Krisenmeeting, wie das jetzt am schnellstmöglich fertiggestellt werden kann. Und dann kam Planung noch fürs Neue. Und wir haben heute ungefähr die Hälfte der Aufgaben besprochen. Das heißt also morgen um denselben Scheiß. Macht einfach keinen Spaß, ich sag's dir.
Actually, wait. No, fuck it. Okay.
Na, machen, das ist mir noch egal.
I'm very particular with.
Yo.
Sieht jetzt ab.
Hey, how's it going? What's up?
Not much. I just got back from New York, and it was a good reminder that I'm not in my 20s anymore.
Und der ein Chef kann sogar die Videos angucken, der muss nicht mal im Stream erwischen.
Oh,
Ah!
that's sad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I learned what a pickleback is.
Meistens noch
and,
relativ positiv.
My stomach also learned
Ich
what
stehe
a
zwar auf,
pickleback
aber dann
is
am Ende
later
kommt
on
dann,
my
ja,
esophagus.
eigentlich macht es mir doch Spaß.
So,
Diese
as I
Bärenarbeit.
discovered, it is a shot of whiskey, and you chase it with a shot of pickle juice.
That sounds fucking disgusting.
It is fucking vile. And then, you know, for somebody who discovered that he's a little bit prone to reflux now, a shot of acid, just pure acid in your stomach, doesn't really help with that. It turns out.
Damn.
So,
have you ever had a really bad acid reflux attack?
I don't know what a really bad acid reflux attack would be.
Ooh.
I think this was like a 4 or a 5.
Okay. I've every now and then I might get like weird acid reflux for like a day. I don't know what causes it, but I don't really have it. Acidic food, it doesn't matter. But like 1 or 2 times, no, it's happened twice in my life. I don't know how to describe it, but you get like a bubble in the bottom of your throat, and you feel like you can't breathe, but you can. And you feel like you want to throw something up, but you can't. And this pain and this pressure just builds and builds and builds. And you think you're dying, but you're not actually dying because you can still breathe, but it's so horrible. Oh my God.
Okay, Jesus Christ. I'm going to downgrade that from to like a 2 or a 3 then.
Yeah, I had happened to me.
It's not a 4 or 5.
Yeah, it happened to me twice before. And the second time I was a little bit more prepared. But oh my God, the first time I was like, am I dying? Did I actually eat too fast? And because I think sometimes I eat
Sure
too
that's
fast.
acid reflux and not just felt like fucking cancer or something?
I tried to look it up before to see what was happening, and all I came up with was like acid reflux. Typically, when I start to get if I ever get a little bit of acid reflux, usually what I can do is I can like burp or hiccup, and then it kind of goes away. But in this feeling, you're trying to burp, but you can't. Or you burp a little bit, but there's just like more sitting on top, and it never stops. And it takes like 30 minutes for it to go away. Yeah, I thought I was dying. Oh my God. But I think I eat way too fast. I eat like a fucking retard, so. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's jump right into it. So the reason I'm on, for context for everybody, Destiny has somehow convinced me to try and waste a bunch of time getting his Twitch account unbanned, if that's even possible.
Oh my God, I just want to say I'm applying your vibe check thing, and God, it's just so boring. There's so much I want to say in tweet, and I'm like, let me vibe check this, and it's like, oh, that's not good. And I feel like I can't say anything.
You know what? This is personal pride. You know, I think I was thinking about this. Like, I think you're actually a really brave person because, like,
yeah.
In this day and age, so many people are just so afraid to say things, and you know, I just see you going out and telling mentally ill people to kill themselves. And I think that's
Not anymore.
that's really brave.
That's like 2020 Destiny. Okay, I'm way past that now. Okay, let's.
Okay, so
slow
you're
down.
a less brave person now. Okay, got it.
Wow,
Not
more
the man I thought you
socially
were.
conscientious. Okay, is what I prefer. But go ahead.
Potato, potato. So I guess I was thinking about how to go about doing this, and also what I think is important to me to make sure that I'm not wasting my time.
Yeah.
So I have a set of conditions. I sent you the first one, and I have a few more that I think are important.
Oh boy.
So I think this first part is going to be, we need to do it publicly on stream for the sake of transparency. It'll be clear why when I talk about what the plan is. But the rest of it we really should be doing privately. Like, we shouldn't talk about it unless there's a reason to do it. The second one is that we don't give up until I say we give up.
Okay.
Because, like, we're gonna do things and, like, people aren't gonna respond. We're probably gonna fail at some things, but, like, that's the nature of the game. You good with that? The next one, which it sounds like you've already been applying, is the vibe check. And I was gonna say, try to do better, where try is left ambiguous because I know I can't ask too much of you.
I don't think I've done anything bad the past, like, since we spoke.
No,
last.
you've been a really good boy. Granted, I haven't been looking.
Well, but if you haven't heard anything, probably
that's yeah. I mean, exactly.
There were
but I got
at
one more
least
for you.
two specific things that came up where I was like, oh god, I'm ready. What was it? I think it was even one thing. I saw things on Twitter where I was ready to go. I'm like, you know what? I'll just chill on this. But no.
That's amazing. That's progress right there. I'm fucking proud right now. All right. Well, the other one is try not to personally attack any big Twitch streamers, in particular Hassan. I said try because I know that it just plays to your absolute deepest desires. All you want to do is push the generous socialist down.
I mean, unironically, I don't know how much you watch my stream, but I don't actually really talk about Hassan that much. And usually when it comes up, believe it or not, I'm pretty sure usually when it comes up over the rest of months, it's not usually negative. Yeah. There's just not much to talk about, and we don't really occupy the same space. Yeah. So that's
look,
pretty
that's
good.
great.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if here's the one thing. If you do happen to let a negative comment slip out, which might happen,
it's been known to.
You gotta say one positive thing to balance it out.
Okay. Gotcha.
I learned that trick from my girlfriend. I'm trying to be a nicer person too. And the last one is you're gonna have to do some work here. It's not.
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. Listen, you gotta try to video me on the Twitter stuff. You don't know how many years I've barked up that tree, so before you even messaged me, I'd give it up. And no offense, you're a random fucking dude. I had no faith in you whatsoever, so I just assumed it was all bullshit. I actually almost thought the first email you gave me of that Twitter lady, there was a 20% chance I thought it was just fake. You like found some fucking software dev and you just had me shoot an email off to him. And after she responded to me, I googled her name. I was like, but okay, but now
now it makes a little more sense.
Yeah, well, yeah. When I saw it was, I was like, oh shit. Okay, but now I'm ready. Okay, now my brain is here, functioning. I'm on board. Okay, I'm ready to be a serious business butterfly. Okay.
All right. Well, I have one more condition, and I have to send it to you privately because this is one I can't say out loud.
Oh boy. Okay.
This one I'm willing to relax if you can demonstrate some confidence, but like for now, I think this is just
I have
how
no
it's
problem
gotta
with that.
be.
Yeah, that's fine. It's good. Even if I felt confident, it's good just for feedback anyway.
Great. Okay. So that's the big stuff there. On the company investment side, like I want less than 10%. Like that's important to me.
Less than 10%?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're going to my retirement account, baby.
Gotcha. Is that like a qualifying thing to put something in a retirement account? You have to be vested, like, or own a
Yeah, if you want to do it in an undirected IRA, I think 10% is the limit, but I'm not like too sure. I've just done some basic research on it. Yeah, so you're my retirement baby. Okay, so I think like I was thinking about what to do. First of all, I don't think it's the right time to try and push on it for a couple of reasons. you just had an appeal that was denied. Also, I think that people at Twitch, like my read from a couple of people is that they're pretty nervous right now about layoffs, and I think that that's going to make people like pretty risk averse towards rocking the boat. And I do think that like you being unbanned is kind of rocking the boat. Unlike Twitter, unlike Twitter, where like you are just a random that like nobody fucking knows. Like on Twitch, my guess is a large amount of the people who work there know.
I'm sure they know me on Twitter. Okay, I'm notorious. But no, I know what you mean. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so like I think right now is kind of a little bit of a weird time. Like I think they're at least slowing down hiring, if not in a hiring freeze, and that usually is like a little bit before they do layoffs, if they do it. Amazon just did layoffs. Twitch is owned by Amazon. I think there's a reasonable chance that it could happen.
There's actually there's something that you said to me. I think you said it privately. I don't remember if you said it or not. There's something you said to me privately that was a really good framing, and that was like you want to make the other person feel like what they're about to do, that they're going to have ownership of it, and it's not going to be a mistake. That it's not going to make them look bad in the company. I think that framing is pretty helpful. Like I was going to rewrite one of those Twitch notes. You sent me like a sample, or like you were giving me suggestions of things to write, and I think writing from that frame of reference of like how could my unban not only benefit your platform, but like let me alleviate concerns that you might have, and it might even be beneficial for you to do it in this way. I think is a way different frame of mind to be in when approaching those things. It's probably more helpful. Yeah.
Holy shit, you're right from the So yeah, I think now's not the time to push on the unbanned side of things, but I think what's clear to me is that it doesn't seem like either of us have a lot of information on the ban. And I think that's on several sides.
I can give you quite a bit actually.
Oh really?
An enemy has been slain.
Hold on. I'm gonna mute for 1 second, okay? Okay, I'm gonna hold on a second.
One day, the music will stop. Better dance while you can.
Okay, got it. Are we back? So like, I think that is not a lot of information to go off of. Like, my guess is that there's a lot more to the story.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's
And I
like
think-
but I just so that we don't think it wasn't like I called somebody the N-word like 7 times and I'm just not.
No. I understand that. You said that before. I think like the bigger thing that I'm curious about is a few things.
Yeah.
One is like, I think we need to understand the exact process for appeals, and I think in a little more detail than just there is a council.
The thing that was explained to me, I don't know if this is public or not. The thing that was explained to me is that for bands of like larger creators, what happens is that when a band comes up, there are higher ups in trust and safety that will basically be like nominated or put to a panel. There will be 3 people that will be put to a panel to evaluate and discuss whether or not the person should be unbanned or if any further action should be taken, or they should amend the ban or whatever. And that they'll vote on that, and then whatever the majority is the decision of that. That's my understanding of how that process works.
Yeah, I mean, I still think there's a lot more fidelity that we need with that. Like, in particular, the thing that I want to figure out is, like, what kind of criteria are they using when they decide that? And then, in the context of the ban, like, what is their understanding of going into this festival, right?
Sure.
Like, are they thinking, like, oh, man, like, he's got an indefinite ban, so we better have a good fucking reason that we're going to unban him? Or are they thinking, like, all right, we said we would ban him for, like, 3 years internally and haven't made that public, so, like...
Yeah, I gotcha.
So like, I think just generally we need to seek information and understand it as best as possible before trying to push on it, because ultimately I feel like with the information we have, it's not nothing, but it's kind of like playing chess with half the board blacked out, you know?
Yeah. So like you're saying, like they might have internally decided that like this is going to be like an 18-month ban, and then after that he's probably fine to come back. Or there's like a note where it's like this is like beyond the pale, like unless this guy has like a full whatever, or there's like new management, like this guy's never getting a ban. And then if we don't know like the details of that, it's either not going to be worth it to push, or it's just like. Yeah,
but well, and it's partly that, but I think also like I think approaching it from the right direction, because if there's something they're looking for, like trying to find a way to give them that, I think would go a long way. Like imagine they're kind of looking for you to behave in a certain way across all the platforms you're not banned on.
Sure.
That's something you can take action on. And so I think trying to figure out what it is that they want or how feasible it is a good move right now. I don't think we need to go. By the way, RTBA just messaged me. He said Twitch is still hiring. I am basing the information on like hiring freeze based off of like blind. I'm not basing it off of job postings, because a lot of times they'll leave job postings up.
Is Twitch actually hiring, or are they just quote unquote hiring? Like
well, they have jobs posted, but yeah, you just have to be careful because a lot of those are like automated job postings. Like they'll leave them up and then they just won't call anybody back for it, and anybody who's in the process will just get like told, sorry, we can't hire right now.
Yeah.
So it's like hard to say. I was just basing it off of some stuff I saw online, but I don't know for sure. But for sure, Twitch hasn't had layoffs. We're still in the phase where like a lot of tech companies are laying people off, and I would just wait for layoffs in general to slow down before pushing on this, whether or not it's like Twitch.
Yeah, because if they're worried about losing their job, they don't want to be like, they don't want to pull the trigger on a big unban that blows up in their face, and now they're next to So
I think like right now the action is to like get information. Now, I was thinking about how to get that information, and you're not gonna like this one, but I think this is an action. Well, I have a plan A and a plan B. Let's put it this way. Plan A is for you to take action, and plan B is for me to take action.
Okay, I had a plan C.
Wait, what's your plan C?
My plan C was to hit up, I know a couple girls that live in Seattle, get them to move down to San Francisco, try to find Twitch employees on Tinder, get new pictures of them, use those as blackmail, leverage that for unban.
Wow. Why don't you put plan C in the process, because that's not in any way going to impede us from doing plan A and plan B.
Okay, then we'll start with plan A and B before we get that.
Yeah, no, just do both. Just do both. Parallel packet. That's what we call it in the biz. Okay. What's your relationship with
I think it's pretty good now. Somehow. We were gonna talk and then I got banned from Twitch. But it seemed like once he was done with Twitch, it felt like he super mellowed out towards me, unless I'm missing something. And I think we were in talks to come on and have a chat actually, to like just like finally like clear the air and everything, and then I got banned from Twitch, and then nothing happened. Yeah, but it seemed like after he was gone from Twitch, it felt like he had super filled out. Oh yeah, because I made sure to come back.
User joined your channel.
Here, let me. It's like. Oh yeah, sure.
Matze. Und wie war deine Kündigung?
Das kann nicht so dumm von der Seite kommen, du so ein toxischer Mensch.
Okay, wie war deine Kündigung, Matze?
Ganz gut, also der hat das
I super disagree, but I'm willing to hear out why you think I do.
normal aufgefasst. Also,
Hab ich nicht angeguckt.
Mike ist einfach, der ist einfach korrekt. Aber korrekter Dude.
Ach, come on. Kann doch nicht wahr sein.
Entspanntes
Like, I feel like in that conversation, you escalated things quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I think that was what really led
Philipp,
to
ich bin nur noch Honor Level
I'm not
1 und
saying
es
that
wird
they
noch
were
mehr
in the
Honor.
wrong too.
Sure.
I think there was badness on both sides.
Ich,
But I think
ich honor Johannes schon seit Jahren. Ich glaube, mein Honor ist gar nichts mehr wert.
not handle that well.
Sure. Yeah. First of all, this is me at like 20.
Gut, du sprichst darüber, dass du mich honorst.
That's fine.
Yeah, real quick, let me just
Genau.
very ultra quick for you, okay?
Ich glaube, irgendwann
Everybody
denken die
hated
sich ja
me,
auch
I hated
wieder,
everybody
ne?
else. All of us hated each other coming into that. So I did kind of escalate, but the other two, Jeff and Greg, Jeff and Greg, they escalated too, making fun of me, saying I'm not gonna have tournaments, blah blah blah, whatever that shit. And then everything kind of like got fucking crazy. That's where my final
Keine
comment
Lust.
came, was off the back of that. But
Yeah.
regardless of all of that, me and Marcus had a talk like 5 years later, where I hunted him down, not hunted him down, but I just got a friend, a mutual friend, to get me a talk with one of afterwards, so that I could like chat freely. I was like, hey, are we chill? What's going on? It feels like you really fucking hate me. And it was at that point he told me the reason why he hated me so much, why everything got so fucked, it wasn't because of what I said. It was because after that confrontation, every single thing that got posted on him ever had either fans of mine or fallout from that show being brought up. Like, oh, didn't you freak on that show? And that's why he was like so fucking irritated about everything. So after I had that conversation with him, I went on stream, I told fans like, hey, I think I mentioned like we're cool, like don't like spam shit, but I'm sure he can still get through and do spam things. But even after that conversation, I found out that he still hated me for a long time after, until about a year ago when he finally left Twitch, and I think now he's like chilling. So yeah, if there was still like super bad air between us, I think I would probably just like
Machst du denn, Philipp?
swallow my ego, like, oh yeah.
Keywords!
But
Das
between me and him
klopfst
personally,
so
like,
rum.
I've done a personal apology.
Das ist halt das
and
Spiel.
you can see like in DMs, like I think we're like cool now.
Ja, meintest du.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Der Handy darf sich
I
gar
think
nicht beschweren.
Ich beschwer mich auch nicht. Ich sag bloß, du sollst dich entspannen, weil du haust die ganze Zeit so rum. Was willst du?
Das ist ein Präzisionsspiel, da muss man
like,
halt auch so
insofar as
einen
we're trying to gather information, he's like a really good contact. I was actually thinking about this in the context of like something you said last
Alter,
I think those people are fucking useless.
Ja.
And that's not my experience. But I think there are two things that are going on. I think one of them is you're a streamer, which means that most of the people who come to you have some ulterior motive, or even if they don't, something's going to get caught up in it. Whether like they start appearing on the stream and then the you know, allure of validation just starts to affect things. Like, I don't know if you watch Ice Poseidon. Like, there is this recurring theme that happens with him where he will go to a place, bring on a bunch of streamers, and then inevitably after a few days of streaming together, somebody will get in a fight about money or about viewers and things like that. And so I think that's hard when you're in that kind of streamer environment. Sure. I think that's one thing. But I think the second thing, which is something you should really think about, is that because you don't
Was
ask
ist denn
other
los,
people
mein
for
Sohn?
things,
Das ganze am T-Ball spielen oder wollt ihr noch was spielen?
Yeah, so you mentioned
Kurz
this
vor dem
last
Krieg
time,
schon.
and I actually thought about this a lot
Okay, sorry.
over the past couple of days since you brought this up, and I put this together
Der
perfectly.
Map kennt ihr schon.
There's a
Was
concept
hast
that
du
I know
gesagt?
from management
Nach der Map hier
that I
kennen wir
just
schon
never apply to
so.
my personal life. If you've got a group of 10 people and you tell them that something
Warum seid ihr alle so,
you know it's not going to get done, right? The only way to do it is to actually assign the task to one person and give them
so
some
schlecht
credit.
drauf?
You just tell 10 people
Ich bin schlecht drauf.
assign one person
Ich
saying,
habe heute
"You do it, some
gefühlt
will do it."
gar nichts gemacht
I
auf der
don't apply
Arbeit.
that to my personal life.
So,
What
ich
you
war immer in
said
Meetings.
about how you think it's stupid of me to say everybody's useless. Well, the reason why everybody's useless is because I don't assign tasks to people. It's like, hey,
Exactly.
can you do this thing? Yeah, I agree with you 100%. This is something
This is
I don't
exactly
do.
what I was going to say. So, I mean, it sounds like you've come to that conclusion, but I think the flip side is you also need to be useful to other people. If you're going to ask things of them, you also need to be in the habit of
I'm a
doing
super
things.
useful person. Okay, I do a lot of things for other people, but I know what you mean. Yeah, but I
We haven't done
really
shit for
truly
you,
do.
But, okay.
I offered to pay that meal, but I don't know what else I could do for you. I think I even felt uncomfortable because I think even after my Twitter got unbanned, didn't I DM you and I was like, is there anything I could do or can I? Because didn't I mention I would normally? Well, yeah, you said you were gonna invoice me for the dinner.
Yeah.
But like, I would have paid like $5,000 or $10,000 to get my fucking account unbanned. So I feel bad like giving you like, oh, here's $300 for a dinner you did. But yeah, no, like, I do try to like.
No, look, I'm a simple man to please. You know exactly what I want. A small investment in that little company.
I'll keep it in mind. All right, yeah, gotcha. My initial investor, yeah.
So, okay, well, I mean, I think you kind of get where this is going. I think you need to talk to DJ and I think you should think about whether it's better to do that on stream or off stream. I think he probably could be a lot more candid with you off stream.
Now I feel like with this conversation, I think we should have had this conversation off stream.
Well, the reason I thought about this a lot, and the reason I think we shouldn't is because I think there's also an element of transparency that you need.
Well, yeah, but like, if it sounds like I'm reaching out to him, and then people doing like, he's just gonna reach out to you, that I'm banned. Like, don't fucking trust him. Blah blah blah.
So like, tell him what the context is. Like, be honest.
Okay. Sure.
Just say, hey, a viewer of mine got me a very sexy,
business
savvy, big brain,
adept at agile scrum managing, like
fizzled
very
jawline. Well, okay, we're going in different directions with this.
Okay.
Just massive penis. Massive.
Okay. Those
DM'd me and got me unbanned from Twitter, and he was suggesting, just like something like that. And honestly, this falls under you remember that stipulation I sent you? Yeah.
Okay.
This falls under that. So like, when you're ready to reach out, we'll figure it out. But I think, what would be worse is if I said this to you privately and you go to him with this ulterior motive, but like, I just think that's not the right way to do things.
Listen, okay? I'm the master of women's seduction, okay? And that involves a lot of not letting the ulterior motive be known, so don't worry, I'm used to playing the game, okay? I've watched all the Red Pill videos.
The problem with playing the game is like, in non-zero amount of time, it will backfire. This is like exactly what I was saying when you sent that email to that person at Twitter, saying, "Oh, it's no big deal. If you just look the other way, I'll make a new account." When you had already done that like 3 days ago, it just comes across as super disingenuous.
Yeah, sure. But
I understand.
Sure.
I understand your perspective. I'm just saying, as somebody who saw the other side of it, it looked pretty bad.
Sure, I understand. Don't worry, I sent that person another email yesterday. I was like, I need you to unban all 5 of my other accounts now, okay? I'm making big asks now, okay? I still haven't gotten a response back.
Look, you got the first... That's fine. You do what you want. So yeah. Okay, well, that was the big thing. I think the other thing you need to think about is, like, I think you're going to have to make some concessions. Like, when push comes to shove, I think the ideal situation is that we manage to like get in contact with somebody and have a conversation and say, I'm willing to make amends, and I need for you to tell me what I need to do. And the thing for you to think about is, like, how much are you willing to change your behavior? Like, what are you willing to give up?
I mean, yeah, I already made a big step towards that. I just block all trans people on Twitter, so I'm not gonna argue. I think that's a pretty big concession.
I feel like saying that out loud was maybe a step backwards, but hey,
I got you. I know
whatever you need to do to make yourself successful.
Okay. I'm working on it.
You're making strides.
That was a joke, by the way. /J, or whatever the tag is.
Well, if people can't tell if what you said was a joke, what is it?
Well, it just says the environment is crazy.
Ja, so in-game.
Blame the environment for everything.
Matze macht Stress, ey.
Ich kann ja nicht erwarten, dass Johannes immer wieder hier Challenger.
Philipp, wenn du einfach ein anderes Game gehen kannst, kann ich das auch, ne? In die neue Regel.
I don't burn bridges with like half.
Ja, du bist immer noch in League.
I don't blame the environment for that.
Listen, I don't burn personal bridges. I have.
Du hast mich schon verstanden.
Ne? Will dich aber auch nicht verstehen.
Nope, that was what I had, unless you want to ask me the meaning of life.
Do you know the meaning of life? Don't say it.
Alright, I did figure it out.
The cringe answer, 42.
No, I can give you the meaning of life. I figured it out. Because, I left my corporate job where I was working insane hours. And my identity was like very much wrapped in my job. And what I realized, and I hope this, I don't know if this will resonate with anybody in chat, like I hope it does, because this realization like actually helped me quite a bit.
Okay.
I realized that when I talk about meaning of life or purpose, that what I'm actually talking about is a mental state. It's a feeling that my life is meaningful and a feeling that my life is purposeful. And in order to feel that way, it seems like all you need to do is trigger the right concept. That you know, whereas I had been seeking this like lofty philosophical answer that's like, oh, the meaning of life is like, you know, Jesus Christ or whatever, you know, some permanence or something like that, where it's like, yeah, the actions we do matter and blah blah blah. As soon as I realized that all I was chasing was like a mental state, like I was just chasing the right neurons to be hit to make me feel like what I was doing was meaningful. I think that was like a big turning point for me personally, which is like a long-winded analytical way of saying like the meaning of life is subjective, but ultimately what you're chasing after is a feeling.
Wahrscheinlich bitte
Well, at
mit
least for
dann.
most people.
Yeah, I don't think I just.
Schrei ich selten.
So, hopefully that resonates with at least somebody. All right, cool. I think that's it. Unless you got anything else for me.
No, I think we're good for now. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna try to dox DJ Wheat. I'll hang out outside his house for a little bit. Maybe I'll pretend to run into him. I'll ask him out for coffee, and then we'll go from there. Sounds good.
Hey, you said you're a king of manipulation, so whatever works to
I'm
get
there,
the job
dude.
done.
I think his kid is probably similar age to mine. Maybe I can re-enroll Nathan in that kid's school, and then I'll bump into him and we're picking up children one day.
Involving your kid in it, you really want the Switch account back.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
I'll work on it. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Have fun.
Bye.
Peace out. Okay, tier 4 blue science. This is the last one. I will say that the demand I've had for the white cards, the blank cards, has increased dramatically with this stupid probe manufacturing shit. The star probe stuff takes a lot of fucking white cards. What do we call that dude? Call him D, I guess. Does he want his name to be said? You probably want to start scanning the universe, find a good Nakwit type patch. How do I scan the universe? Is that with the Deep Space Zone discovery? Do I want to scan the universe with this? Okay, but I need to set for that's the last ore that I need in this game, right? Space Zone discovery.
Okay. Alter, was ein Krachter, Jonas.
Wait, how do I search for the...
Wenn ich mir das von dem anhöre, der seit 3 Minuten Holz hackt auf seiner Tastatur. 30.
Das hat heute alle ein bisschen negativ.
Take many cards. The probes take 1,000 fucking cards, my dude.
Ich mach halt Matze Yasu Simulator, wenn er im Fight ist.
Und du hatte Yasu.
Da geht aber richtig ab, so. Level 3, 0 Attack Speed.
Ab Level 3 gibt's dann den hier. Hörst du es noch eigentlich? Warte mal, ich gucke mal, ob es ausschlägt. Den hier.
Ja, natürlich hört man das.
Holz schlägt nicht aus.
Nee, hört man nicht, das war total fein. Bei mir ist, kann man deine Tastatur hören, wenn du deinen Sendemast mal abbaust.
Oh, well, it's probably because of the buffer that I'm initially creating.
Alles ein Toxic.
Ohne Witz, Alter. Richtige Missgeburten hier alles.
Factory, it looks like shit.
Ich habe nämlich Typing Attenuation drin.
It's on a separate research, I think.
Ja.
Type Attenuation, das ist ein
how do I make
Filter.
my,
Und Matze meint, dass das alles löst.
How do I set a preference for how I discover the Deep Space Zone?
Soll ich ihn rausnehmen? Guck mal her, ist es besser geworden oder schlechter, Johannes?
Lewis
Besser.
wanted to talk for so
Achso.
long, and I'm just leaving it back there. The research is called Deep Space.
Lügner!
Not Deep Space
Ist halt echt ein bisschen leiser, ne?
Echt?
Außer du hast gerade irgendwie weggestellt oder leise dreht oder so.
I think you and Weed are cool.
No, it's
Okay.
Ich mach das auch, ich hab's bestimmt auch in dem Team. Ich hab's jetzt auch mal ausgemacht.
Lipson ist irgendwie penetrant doch.
Philipp ist allgemein seine Leute richtig penetrant.
Ja, ich hab mein Mikro wieder laut gestellt.
Warum?
Ja, aber Johannes gemeint, das hat keinen Unterschied gemacht.
Und dann dachtest du, gehst mir halt auch noch mit auf den Sack, oder was?
Nee, es hat echt keinen Unterschied gemacht.
Beim Sprecher hat es keinen Unterschied gemacht. Jetzt reden wir aber wieder von was anderem, aber das möchte Philipp nicht dazu sagen.
Kann mir einer sagen,
Heute ist besser, oder?
Es war auch gestern gut, Philipp. Ich weiß nicht, was du gestern von mir wolltest.
Jetzt hört man es nicht mehr so oft.
So ist okay.
Ja,
wenn man es nur
mal.
ab und zu hört, das ist ja, ich finde das auch nicht schlimm. Ja, so ist halt hart.
Das war jetzt
Aber wenn du halt auch mit dem
Full
Hammer auf deine
Force.
Tastatur schlägst,
Ach, Mann. Geht mal auf den
Philipp hat
Keks.
keinen Bock mehr auf ADC.
Ja, so eine Nuttenrolle. Niemand mag den Scheiß.
Hast leider nicht ganz unrecht. Wir spielen gerade League of Assassins. Soll ich euch die gute Nachricht sagen?
Ich bin arbeitslos.
Das wäre eine gute Nachricht. Bei meinem Auto ist nochmal die Ölleuchte angegangen. Das darf bei einem Neuwagen ja eigentlich nicht passieren.
Naja, wenn du das Öl rausmachst oder so.
Habe ich halt mit denen angerufen und gesagt, mit ja, es wird Zeit für einen Wechsel. Oh ja, das dürfen sie ja eigentlich nicht machen, aber weil ich ja jetzt so Probleme mit dem Auto habe, kann ich mir aussuchen, welches Auto ich will.
Porsche.
Nein, natürlich der Fuhrpark, den sie da haben.
Also nur Porsche.
Und dann zählst du so, oh ja, wir haben gerade viel VW da. Also wir haben einen T-Roc dastehen, wir haben einen Golf dastehen, da haben wir einen Polo dastehen und ich hätte noch einen GTD mit Vollausstattung dastehen. Okay.
Siehst du?
Krieg ich wieder einen Sportwagen. Oh,
Das
geil.
Unternehmen verlässt du.
Ja schon, aber das ist perfekt. Ich habe jetzt noch für die Zeit, wo ich noch da bin, ein geiles Auto. Freue ich mich schon richtig drauf nächste Woche. Und das muss der ganz neue sein. Wenn das der ganz neue ist, dann hat er dieses Full-Display vorne. Oh, das ist wieder ein schönes Auto. Der macht wieder Spaß.
Hoffentlich kriegst du Strafzettel von deiner Freundin. Fährst zu schnell und dann im Auto holst du die Pistole raus, fahren sie rechts ran.
Das kann sie gar nicht.
Machen sie jetzt rechts ran.
Ehre doch alle in den Teppich, Philipp. So rumläuft das.
Hä? Wenn ich mir so einen
Genau.
schnellen Huni verdienen kann, würde ich Matze auch immer anhalten. So, zack, schnell raus. Hier ist Straße.
Schnellen Huni.
Hey, den verlierst du ja auch. Was macht das für einen Sinn?
Nein, die ist ja bestechlich. Die nimmt es einfach dann mit.
Dann haben sie doch trotzdem nichts gewonnen.
Ja doch, sie hat 100 Euro, Matze 100 weniger.
Das sind die Takes von Wählern, ne? Philipp, du hast Wahlverbot. Ich hab's gesagt.
Ja, das habe ich mir nämlich schon öfters gedacht. Wenn du den Durchschnitts-IQ der Bevölkerung anguckst, dürften eigentlich 90% der Leute nicht wählen.
FDP-Wähler beruhigt dich.
Philipp.
Und linke Wähler sollten sich auch beruhigen hier in dem Chat, muss ich ehrlich gestehen sagen.
Was willst du?
Jetzt sollen wir nochmal den Wahlomat machen. Ich hab den übrigens abgespeichert, ne?
Gar nicht so stumm.
Linke Bazille.
Was?
Linke Bazille. Oh mein Gott. Jetzt haben die einen Set.
Ich muss den mal wieder raussuchen. Wo ist.
Nein, Philipp! Alter, Philipp. Was ist los mit dir?
Was denn? Ich bin halt krank, was soll ich machen?
Spielen die?
Ja, Set Jungle.
Die sind top, oder was?
Die sind Botlane.
Also, die Wahl war 75%.
Hast du das ernsthaft irgendwo abgespeichert? Was ist denn das für einer? Aber Johannes muss echt vorsichtig sein, du, ey.
SGP, ich glaube, das stimmt gar nicht. SGP, was ist SGP?
Das sind doch die Hardcore-Linken, oder?
Und
Ich bin
72,6% Linke. SGP.
Das ist richtig.
Twitch hat gedodged.
Woher willst du das wissen?
Weil der Ding das geschrieben hat. Unser Top-Lane.
Sozialistische Gerechtheitspartei.
Die hört sich gut an.
Gründung 1971. Ja, ja, das geht ja noch. Ist alles okay dann.
Es gibt so eine neue Partei, die heißt irgendwie, wie hieß die? Das Zentrum oder sowas?
Zentrum gibt's aber schon lange.
Nee, nicht Zentrum. Es ist so eine, die ist wie, die sagen, die sind wie die AfD von der Gesinnung, nur nicht rechts. Also AfD ohne Nazis wollen sie sein. Ich sag, es sind einfach nur die härteren Nazis.
Syra darf eigentlich eine Senna bannen, ne?
Das schaut nichts bannen, nur weil du nicht gegen das spielen willst, sondern eher du solltest die Dinge bannen, die gerade einfach disgustingly broken sind, wie Cassante.
Das will ich da damit sagen, Matze, aber das ist schön, dass du das wiederholst.
Ja, sorry, Opfer.
Das beides Bobos macht sich da nicht.
Spiel ich gegen eine Vex.
Ja, mach halt.
Die countert alle Champions, die ich spielen will. Gegen die muss ich irgendwie sowas Boringes spielen.
Vex. Oh, wow. Alter. Noch irgendwelche Runen einfach hier. Wer macht eigentlich diese Schmutzrunen?
Ski.
Guten Ramos. It's Ramos.
Sorry, let's finish.
War
Regularly
toll.
attended by two people, usually a
Who's
member
here?
from one of the closest
Ja, gut.
districts to Albany and a representative from the clerk's office to witness and record that it took.
Soll ich euch was sagen?
Oh Gott im Himmel.
Der einen Lüfter. Die ganze Zeit auf Volllast gelaufen.
Das heißt,
Dass es recht laut war. Jetzt habe ich ihn umverdrahtet. Ich habe einen 4-Pin-Lüfter auf 3 Pins an. Das
ist natürlich clever. Ah, ich mache eine neue CPU. Wie würde mein Mainboard eine CPU wechseln?
Gerade sind CPUs rausgekommen, gell? Die neue AMDs. Und zwar relativ günstig, aber ich weiß nicht, ob man sie auch für den Preis kriegt.
Das Problem ist eher, dass ich einen finden müsste, der auf mein Mainboard passt.
Kauft halt direkt neues Mainboard dazu.
Ja, aber da muss wieder alles andere kompatibel sein. Ich habe mir gerade zu viel Stress, mich damit auseinanderzusetzen.
Also wenn du, was soll nicht kompatibel sein? Du hast ja kein
RAM.
DDR3 oder so.
RAM muss drauf passen.
Du hast ja kein DDR3. Nein, niemals. Also auch schon DDR4. Der DDR5 gibt's doch schon.
Ja, den habe ich drin.
Ja, jeder normale hat DDR4 und DDR4 geht überall rein.
Müssen wir mal gucken, was ich drin habe. Ich weiß gerade gar nicht. Ist auch schon ein paar Jährchen her jetzt. Schon 3 Jahre.
Ja,
her,
und
dass
du
ich
hast kein
jetzt hier gebaut
DDR3. Du hast DDR4, oder?
habe. Ist schon 3 Jahre her, dass ich den PC gebaut habe.
3 Jahre? Ja, dann hast du der 4.
Dann ist egal, dann kannst du eigentlich nichts falsch machen.
Hast du vor 3 Jahren einen PC gebaut?
Als ich angefangen habe, ja, vor ziemlich genau 3 Jahren.
Was hast du für eine Grafikkarte drin?
2070 Super. Die ist vollkommen ausreichend.
Ja.
Wieso?
Weil die 20er-Reihe war überteuert für die Leistung, die sie bringt, und die 40er-Reihe ist auch überteuert
Ja,
für die
aber die 20er-Reihe, Johannes, damals, als ich die vor 3 Jahren gekauft habe, habe ich für die Grafikkarte, glaube ich, irgendwie 700 € gezahlt, gell? Was? Die war kurz danach, war die bei 2000.
Ja, wir
Ja,
hatten eigentlich-
willst jetzt. Das sind ja Äpfel mit Birne vergleiche.
Nee,
Okay.
du bist einfach nur ein Lappen, ein
Ja,
Opfer.
da, wo wir den PC gebaut haben, war es auch unkaufbar danach. Deswegen war es okay, was wir gezahlt haben.
Achtung. Was sind die? Kannst kein Doppelpull mehr machen, Philipp. Das war
Doch, klar.
Sage das.
Wie?
Sag ich dir.
Kannst du die Pflanze mit reinbringen oder geht das nicht?
Hm?
Kannst du die Pflanze mit reinbringen, weil die bleibt?
Ja. Ich hab hier auf der Seite keine Box. Ich hab nur oben die Boxen.
Er will hier nicht auch eine Stelle.
Kann ich nicht. Die dritte Box muss die F4, damit
Zieh sie ein bisschen raus.
Ja, ich zieh's hier hoch. Ich muss hier hochlaufen. Okay, die moven gar nicht mehr, oder was? Crazy.
Geht's nicht, oder was?
Nicht so, wie ich wollte, aber ist okay.
Was ist das so, ne?
Die moven nicht mehr zu mir. Die bleiben dann einfach stehen, wenn die nichts mehr zum Angreifen haben.
Ja, aber ich habe letztes Mal schon einen Macher sehe.
Ja, vielleicht muss man die Box jetzt ein bisschen näher ranstellen, das weiß ich dann nicht. Früher musste ich die Box weit wegstellen.
Wer sie geflasht hat. Ich glaube, ja.
Stirb.
Die muss aber weggehen, sonst ist sie gleich tot.
Die Flash raus in der Mitte. Oh shit. Du lässt nicht reingehen.
Kann flashen.
Da muss wahrscheinlich.
Ich muss nicht mal flashen, alles gut.
Stay.
Die läuft zu dir hoch. Wer ist jetzt dafür ein bisschen?
Haben die geflasht, Philipp?
Wer? Ja, die Sohn hat den. Okay, den nicht. Okay, den hat doch nicht gekillt, wenn ich es richtig gesehen habe.
Geht die jetzt back? Oh ne, die hat die Wave. Oh mein Gott, ist die dumm. Die muss jetzt bleiben. Schade. Nicht da unten was holen?
Wait until my seeds take root.
Die Vex moved hierher.
6.
Bis Level 5.
Ramos
Jetzt
bei
Level
Drake. Können halt move für.
Die Vex moved auch.
Ich hab den Scuttle.
Vex ist jetzt in der Mitte da. Das ist ein Rhombus.
Ja, sehen. Aber den können wir halt nie killen, man, das ist impossible.
Ne, ich kann auch, keine Ahnung, die freezen gerade, ich kann halt gerade nicht vorlaufen.
Take careful steps.
Weg. Die Vex moved zu dir auch, Philipp.
Ja.
Schau raus, oder?
Auch.
Ja, ja.
Sona moved.
Ja, ich komm raus. Nervt ihn immer noch, ne?
Okay. Haben die gerade Half-Life?
Oh. What?
Ich war zu langsam.
Ja, ich dachte, ich überlebe das. Wie sterb ich da? Are you joking? Oh, schön. Der ist richtig tilt.
SS, Matze, die kommen zu dir.
Ja, ist gut.
Ding müsste richtig tilt sein, Alter. Oh, der ist nochmal in meine Box.
Ich krieg keine, ich hab kein Mana für die E. Der Ficker hat mich darüber geschuckt, Mann. Das hätte ich eh gehabt, dann wäre der tot. Aber der müsste Gigatilt sein, das.
Na gut, jetzt hat er nochmal Ding.
Ja, in 20 Sekunden wieder Ulti, ich kann die Vex eigentlich jetzt jedes Mal töten, die hat kein Flash. Die hat gerade geflasht, gell?
Vex?
Ja.
Seine.
Die Vex fehlt. Ist wieder da.
Ja.
Ja.
Ich suche der ganze Zeit zu weit und. So. Den Herald, habt ihr den irgendwo gesehen, den Ramos?
Mhm. Ach man.
Take careful steps. Enemy double kill.
Mal dich raus. Ich hab mal aufgehoben. weniger beabsichtigt.
Achso, okay. Damit irgendwer das Bums so. Ramos da halt über die scheiße Wand kommt, mal mit 0 HP, kotzt mich auch wieder an. Lächerliche Fotze.
Anders, ich laufe gerade vom Base Richtung Bot, also wenn ihr die nicht... Oder gehen die... Ah ne, die gehen,
Nee,
oder?
die Creep.
Und Hohenzollern, der kommt schon wieder rüber, oder was? Die Wechsfeld in der Mitte.
Wird wahrscheinlich gleich unten auftauchen, oder? Ach, die steht hier und will meinen Bird Buff klauen, oder was?
6 oder was?
Naja,
Wo steht die?
da über meinem Red Buff stand die.
Offline. Oh, was macht die denn?
Nur Harry setzen, wenn es geht, Matze.
Mach ich gerade. So ein Hurensohn, Alter. Ramos hat wieder Ulti flasht, alles in mir gerade. So eine Fotze, ey. Wieder töten in der Mitte.
Alter! Missgeburt!
Ihr müsst sterben. Der Mundo wird halt unkillable, oder?
Your turret has been destroyed.
Da muss es hier. Rechte.
Und die dann Pink Water muss? Aber meint, ja, haben sie. My bad. Vex kommt. Kann mir mal einen erklären, was der da hinten macht? Der jetzt FFen will.
Also kein Bock mehr, ne?
Ja, aber der hat die komplette Wave an der Tower und pusht halt raus. Wir nehmen dann Topstar Jungle. Aber du hast ihn.
Im Munter. Nimm mir den Drake kurz machen.
Ich weiß nicht, ob sich das lohnt. Ewig für die Scheiße.
Ich kann auf
Alter,
die.
die jetzt echt so schnell pusht.
Die Greedy. Die hat mich gesehen.
Krieg AIDS, Alter.
Was kommt.
Hm.
Alter. Halt hier.
Der macht Herald, Alter. Ach, der hat einfach meine Bugs gewonshottet, Bro.
Spaß gegen den. Ne? Cassandra ist halt einfach useful gerade. Ich verstehe. Cassandra ist doch ziemlich. Ich dachte, okay.
Hm.
Spaß, gell?
1600 Damage in 2,2 Sekunden. Meine Box gerade in dem Moment ausgelöst.
Mhm. Genau in dem Moment, als sie reingelaufen ist. Ich dachte auch, dass sie jetzt die Bad ist, aber.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Rough. Kann die mal sich verpissen?
Es ist nicht durch CC gebreakt, wie das halt auch der Witz des Jahrtausends sollte.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Digga, wie lange sieht er denn meine scheiß Wort, Alter? Digga! Das ist fucking...
Das ist halt einfach der Mundo sein Killable.
Richtig. Das ist richtig.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Der Kassante, Alter.
Promising garden.
Alter, geht ihm mir auf den Sack.
Ah ja! Auf jeden Fall!
Okay, ich habe Crown. Crown macht mich trotzdem zu 100% slowed, oder was?
Los, macht das nicht weg.
Ja, aber das seine Q müsste es ja interrupten, also den dürfte er nicht hitten. Guck mal, wo ihre Federn sind. Ja, sieht fair aus. Holy shit.
Aced. A summoner has disconnected. Defeat.
Holy fucking shit.
So. ...24 Minuten. Sagt die 12.
Saya hat viel Damage.
Mhm.
Der Mundo. Der Mundo mediated. Läuft. Ich weiß nicht, wieso der Kassante nix. Also.
5, ne?
Ja, aber wie kann der gegen den Mundo 05 gehen, frage ich mich.
Du machst ja nicht.
Da machst du nix.
Geplant.
Also einfach schwierig, wenn Philipp halt im Jungle auch wieder irgendwelche Troll-Champions spielt.
Was willst du von mir?
Ja, schon richtig gehört. Und schon einfach den legendären Gragas spielen, dass ich mein Yasuo spielen kann, etwa 2 legendäre Champions im Spiel.
Matze, ist ja Jone der beste Yasuo?
Ja, aber das ist boring. Ich mag es nicht so unfaire Champions zu spielen. Wie Yumi zu spielen ist einfach Cancer. Yone ist so ein dummer Champion. Du bist süchtig, du bist abhängig.
Nee, ich hab das im Urlaub höchstens nie drauf. Kannst bitte lassen, ich kann gerade nicht.
Deine Freundin drogensüchtig, Matze. Bin ich nicht gut.
Place. They gavel in, see that there is no business before the House, and they gavel out. It usually takes about 2 minutes, but this allows the legislature to essentially be in session in perpetuity, even though we may only regularly meet from January to June. So this is the first question, is if they're in session, why can't we fix this? And it's because at this point in time, there may literally just be one person there hitting a gavel and one person there to witness it, that then walk away because there's nobody actually there. The second part is my favorite one. If she vetoes it, then things become murky because we have a brand new legislative session beginning literally a week from today. This new legislature wouldn't have voted on that previous bill, and I don't even know if they would have the authority to override the veto of a bill they never voted on. New York is all sorts of screwed up for sure. Again, that's not me saying that. That is literally somebody that works within the New York State Assembly. So let's just wrap our heads around this. So the legislature voted 147-2 on a bill back in June. The governor can wait until the end of December to veto it when there's literally 1 or 2 people in the room in the session. And at that point, when the new legislative session begins, all of those people would be people that didn't actually sign the bill. So what you would have to do is you would have to get 149 people to then agree in the New York State legislature to override the governor's veto and demand that the original bill be signed as is with no edits, when those people may be people that have never heard of right to repair, didn't have anything to do with the bill signing, and didn't have anything to do with the creation.
Sounds kind of dumb.
Oh, this is so sad. This is such a mess. So well played, Governor Kathy Hochul. Well fucking played. So most likely what occurred here is, I'm just guessing, this is just my opinion, is she knew, the lobbyist told her, listen, if you wait until the end of the year, you can veto this. I know that this is a veto-proof majority, but the members of the legislature that actually signed this bill are going to be out the door anyway, so they're not going to be here to veto it. The right to repair folks would have to get another 140 or 150 people that are completely brand new, that don't even know what this bill is, to override you in order to override your veto, which is not going to happen. So if you can just put a poison pill in at the end of December, we're all good. And that is what happened. Now, to be clear, the existing bill sponsors would have had to accept this, and I believe that they accepted this completely understanding how they were screwed and that they would have no power to actually override the veto in the next session because they were not going to be there, which is how we got ourselves into the current position. One point that I want to note is that one of the bill sponsors, Pat Fay, actually fought this very, very hard. She did not want the bill to be edited or watered down in any way, and she did a really good job of helping push everything through. I don't want to get too much into her personal life, but there were certain times where she was working and trying to get this bill passed during times where I personally would probably not even be able to leave my bedroom. So a big shout out to Pat Fay for doing way more work towards this bill than I would have ever been able to do in her position. She did a great job in spite of the governor trying to spoil.
You got named in an NFT
But
lawsuit.
yeah, that's about that. I just thought I would give you a little bit of insight into how the legislative process works in New York State and why it is close to impossible to get anything.
Okay. So,
You got named in an NFT lawsuit court filing? What? Streamers YouTube is also critical of Yuga are named in our counter filing? What the fuck is this? Yuga's misconduct aimed
Warum tut Leute eigentlich Babys hier unscharf machen? Ja, jedes Baby sieht gleich aus. So, who cares?
You got named in an NFT lawsuit
Nein,
court
verstehe ich
filing?
nicht.
What?
Was macht man denn?
Critical
Das ist die
Yuga are
Frage.
named in our counter filing?
Ah, die haben Sion gebufft, ne?
Ja.
Was haben sie gebufft? Sion.
Ja.
Sion hat wieder buff.
Silencing Mr. Rich and Mr.
Fisch gegen den Jone.
Ja, ich renn einfach weg. They see me rolling. They hate it.
Wie ich jetzt?
Nix.
Philipp, wenn du jetzt nicht gleich sagst, was ich spiele.
Ach, Matzi, Matzi, Schmatzi. Keine Ahnung, was spielst du? Was bist du, Midlane, oder was?
Nix
Oh Mann! Warum? Der trollt immer!
Wenn man nichts sagt, kriegt man die eigene Medizin.
Der trollt einfach immer rein! Kotzt mich an!
So, bis gleich.
Ach, Matze.
Kurz Bellada.
Only that I was in his bed, and that's why he did what he did. Ah, logic. I see.
You'd have the
Yeah.
same take? Yeah, of course, I do have the same take. But I'm just saying, be careful because it gives the impression here that Kai is being accused, and it's not Kai that's being accused.
When Kai says, I'm gonna hand this off to my lawyer.
Der
they're
buff's noch
gonna
gar nicht
handle it,"
durch.
What that means is, hey lawyer, cover
He
this
got
the fuck
trolled.
up for me. Cover my
Oh God! Incoming Flush with the worst possible take. How does he manage to do it? Can I get some clappas in the chat for Vouch? What an unbelievably hilarious fucking retelling of events. Holy! You would want some information before you took action. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Weil wir halt crazy
It's
Beats alle haben.
insane.
War keiner auf seinem Taschenrechner dabei.
Twitch streamer Kai Cenat allegedly tried to cover up a rape. Rape is bad.
Das Gefühl, ich rieche auf Schnauze gegen Toppe.
Alleged she was raped at a New Year's party by a man named. We are very out of the Anglosphere.
Nee, eigentlich geht's sogar eigentlich.
Jigoi?
Hast du sogar gesagt, dass es okay ist.
She said she was in
Ja, nur die ersten Level, aber muss halt ultra gay spielen, aber Level 5. Level 5 ist richtig nervig.
Viele sind es, aber die machen voll kein Damage mehr, oder? Ja, richtig schlecht, richtig weak.
Der hat Topside angefangen.
Oder fängt der gerade bei mir an?
Ja, ich bin da durchgelaufen.
Also Botside vorsichtig.
Alter, bin ich schlecht. Noch 2 Minions gemisst und noch Clean Wave.
Okay. Ja, lauf zu mir. Dass er uns ja beide trifft.
Nein, 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 nein. Ich spiel's doch gut und dann misse ich den Flash. Ah! Spielst du das gut? Warum choke ich denn dann? Ah!
Der ist da. Bin hinter ihm. Die haben hier Vision. Wollen wir durchdiven? Nee.
Ah! Ich krieg ein zu viel, Alter. Pression, Mann, er missplayt schon wieder alles. Missplayt einfach alles. Kommt damit durch, Alter.
Was? Der hat keine Sums mehr. Oh.
Ach komm! Der Xin hat das Lack seines Urgroßvater. Ach, kein guter Tag.
Such a busy world.
Und die Vision hier anders. Wir werden es jetzt rausfinden, ich bin da. Die sehen mich. Sie sieht mich nicht. Ja. Alles gut.
Wait until my sins take root. An enemy has been slain.
Nice.
The forest holds many surprises.
Der hat gerade das Ding gemacht.
Game ist vorbei.
Ich werde so langsam beim Backporten, oder was? shit.
Muss ich hochgehen, oder?
Nein. Alles gut. Wahrscheinlich ein Plating.
Alright, dann kann ich nochmal Bot gehen. Hab da doch eine AIDS-Lane
Kriegt halt,
gespielt.
halt ernsthaft ein Plating, der Kerle, Alter.
Die sind 24/7 am Tower.
Such a busy world. Venture off the beaten path.
Drake.
So much more to see.
Ja, useful in Spell, bitte, danke.
Ich hab kein Smart. 15. Können wir aber trotzdem machen, denke ich. Weil das Ding geht zurück.
Wait until my seeds take root.
Sehr low.
Bitte.
Just a harmless flower. Take careful steps.
Wie kann das?
Killing spree. The forest holds many surprises. An ally.
Ich habe keine Lust mehr, ne? Es ist einfach dumm.
Er ist nach innen gelaufen.
Ich muss ja.
Daraus kein Flash.
Such a busy world.
Und sie kriege der erste Gank. Ich liebe es. Komm mal, Pfeffer, bitte.
Wait until my seeds
Ich nicht schon wieder. Der ist so schlecht. It's so disgusting.
Lol. Mal den Herald an.
Dann nochmal.
The forest holds many surprises. A promising garden. Things aren't always what they seem. Come closer.
Ich sterb trotzdem, oder was?
Enemy double kill. Your turret has been destroyed. Wait until my seeds take root. Just a harmless flower.
Shione, der hat den I don't need to hit anything Hack Philipp.
Ach, Digga. Ach, jetzt muss ich auf alles.
Oh mein Gott, sorry. Dachte ich, komm hinter ihn, aber da läuft er nach links.
Nein, wir sind kein gegen Leon. Alter.
Ich sag, die Jone ist einfach, du musst viel können, Philipp, dafür. Das ist ein schwieriger Champion.
What?
Bei Admion.
An enemy is legendary.
Never mind. McDuffie.
Invited by Kai Sena, who told her she'd be safe to sleep upstairs where the alleged crime happened with Bijoy, who seems to be acquainted with Kai. Raped at a party by a stranger. I was invited by Kai Sinat. When I decided to leave, he told me I'd be safer upstairs since I was drunk and no one would bother me. Guys, again, we're not doing the victim blaming. I will, however, offer advice, all right? If you are in the presence of Twitch streamers, do not under any circumstances drink anything, sleep around them, do not have a gun. You have to have a gun. You wearing body armor, you were at a maximum threat level. It's DEFCON 2, just being anywhere near a Twitch streamer, especially a popular one, okay?
Damn. Okay, this had nothing to do with Kai raping anybody, to be clear, but like, Jesus, let's slow down a little bit there, Vosh. Who's being accused of what?
Any one of these goddamn parties. I thought I was safe due to there being security and Kai's confirmation. However, I wasn't safe. Sak walked into the room where I was asleep and brutally raped me to the point where I bled. When I woke up to see him still on top of me, I called him out as a rapist, and he told me that I was in his bed, and that's why he did what he did. Ah, logic. I see.
You've had the same take? Yeah, of course, I do have the same take. But I'm just saying, just be careful, because it gives the impression here that Kai is being accused, and it's not Kai that's being accused. It's not a streamer that's being accused. It's some random fucking loser, right?
Of party photos. Kai seems to deny it was one of his friends, where she then finds a picture of them together. The ultimate goal here is to find out more info.
Is that bad advice, though? No, you should treat all streamers as rapists, because they are. They're creepy, weirdo, loser fucking rapists, okay? Always be on guard around Twitch streamers. That's absolutely true. And YouTubers.
Joey. This has since been handed over to Kai's attorney, as Jovi was told they'd be handling the situation. Okay.
These guys have been working so much PR. The claim is that Slick was suicidal during that day, yeah, because they knew the threat.
Done if you have a crappy, corrupt governor. This is how you know we have reached true gender parity and equality, because several years ago I was talking about how our old governor would veto bills that were voted for 137 and 4 in favor of those bills.
This sounds so fucked. So it sounds like, so if I understand the legislature correctly, you can get a veto-proof majority to pass a bill, and it can sit on the governor's desk, and he can just wait until the next legislative session and then amend it when the next legislative session just doesn't care about it. Is that how the New York legislature works? That seems a little kind of bullshit. Okay, new asteroid field. For Universe Explorer.
Leckst du gerade oder leck ich?
Dude, what is this fucking menu? I've never engaged with this menu before.
Der Mitbewohner lädt wieder Pornos runter.
Primary resource. I'm looking for the end resource. You need a veto-proof majority to pass it after a veto. It's likely a lot of the members who voted for the bill are no longer there. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's the whole point, right?
Hm. Was ist denn los? Was ist denn?
Use the filter at the top. I can sort by resource. If in your perspective, lobbyists don't have much power, could you explain what happened here? What reason could the governor have to do something like that? I don't think that lobbyists don't have any power. What I've said is that lobbyists probably have power ranges where there's not a big public strong feeling about a particular thing. Right to repair is probably something that most people don't feel that strongly about. So you can probably apply pressure to politicians on edge issues, which right to repair probably is. So I don't know if lobbyists were impacting anything here, but it wouldn't surprise me if they were a bit.
Die vermuten ja gerade, also es gibt Gerüchte, dass Miskiff jetzt auf Roids ist. Holy shit, guck dir mal dem seinen Rücken an.
Can I leave Russell here? He's part of the package for the house. He doesn't leave.
Now
Beamt
we're
der
knocking
wieder.
100 grand off.
Was sagst
Come
du?
on.
Beamt der
No,
wieder.
he's doing well lately. You
Klar.
can't knock off 100 grand for him.
Alter,
Russell's
guck dir mal
worth
dem
it.
seinen pickligen
Russell
Rücken an.
rules.
Holy shit.
Glaub sofort.
Dude, I'm so proud of Russell too. He's been doing fucking well. Like, what have you been doing lately? I haven't
Das
seen you
kann
in a
schon
minute.
gut sein. Ich meine, wer ist es heutzutage nicht?
Oh shit, come in.
Kyle!
These two.
Long time no
Wake
see.
even fucking checked his phone. I was saved by the cleaning people.
Wait, why?
Because I've been spam texting these two.
I don't have my
Just like,
phone on me.
they want
Sorry.
them to come let me in.
Yo, he's here.
What's up,
Kyle.
team?
It's been a fucking minute.
I feel like it's like a family reunion, you know?
It
It's
kind
kind
of
of cool.
It kind of feels like it.
Yeah.
Who else are we waiting on? Techie?
Tecton.
Is that an S fan?
Yeah.
I think S-Fan just pulled up.
User disconnected from your
Nice.
channel.
Yo, Techie, hurry up. Yeah, we have
Paketverlusten, Teams.
yeah, we have Kyle today. He's gonna be doing his thing. Hold on, let me go get the backpack. Cause honestly, we should just go. We should just go lift. I'm fucking ready. You know what we should do before we lift? We should see how much everyone weighs, because I wonder if anyone.
You guys remember what you were at the end of Camp Canute?
There's gotta be.
Can you go through the VOD?
I feel like I had that on a. Is Sears not home? I don't think, chat. Otherwise, I would.
Yeah, Sears gone.
Is there a VOD where you can
There's got to be the last VOD of the last day.
I don't think we weighed ourselves.
We
did not weigh ourselves.
We didn't?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
Well, I remember at the end I was 180.
Yeah, I'm positive we didn't weigh.
I was 180. I remember it. E-Rob had to work today, chat. Otherwise, he was going to.
Wow.
The VODs on YouTube? What VOD? You mean on the first day when we first did Camp Canute? Cause I'm not watching that whole VOD.
That's the very
And I'll be real with you.
first weight, though. It's not really the same. There is a scale right here, though.
There's a scale.
You figure out how
Yeah,
much people weigh now.
We okay. You know what we could do? We could see how we look now compared to how we look back then.
That's true.
I'm in. See how far we regressed. Let's see all of the work we lost. I'm down.
You think we regressed?
Probably. Not you. I'm the only one who didn't.
I wonder if I've regressed since Camp Canute. Do I look better or worse?
I mean, you've been following like a diet to a T and lifting daily. There's no way you regressed. There's just no way.
They're saying better.
There's no way you regressed.
Well, I've lost 18 pounds.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I was in.
Yo.
At the end of Camp Canute, I weighed in at like 184, 185 when we were like completely done with it, and now, and then I lost like, over like the past 3 months, I lost like 16 or 18 pounds. I was like 169, 170, but then I gained some of it back. I'm probably like 175 if I had to guess right now.
Yeah. And all you've done is funnel every dime you have into Gacha.
Yeah, wait, Lack, what have you been doing?
Wait, why are you, dude? There's a reason why I didn't say anything.
Like, I mean, like, LSFs has seen it. Like, it's just you. It's a man without a cause, no mission, no purpose. You're just there, like, ah! You're screaming at waifus. I've seen it too many times. You've had like interventions. Kyuko's come in and been like, "We have to stop now," and you're like, "We have to," and she's like, "We should stop." I've watched it with my own eyes. I know what's happened.
Wait, Lakari, you haven't been lifting?
No, I've been lifting every now and then.
Define every now and then.
Like, you know, every other day.
You were supposed to be my group today.
Oh, well, am I getting demoted?
Do you think you could be in my group today?
I think you can be in your group.
It's me and S-Fan.
He'll hurt himself, but he can be in your group.
I'll be alright. I'll survive somehow.
We should look at how we look. I'm ready to step on the scale.
I'm a little shy though.
No.
Keep showing worse things to chat.
Am I?
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm top 100 now. I'm top 100.
Oh, you're top 100 Epic 7?
Yeah.
Oh, you're fine then.
He's a god.
When did you figure
No,
the
so it was
gym
worth
name
it.
out?
Yeah, of course. What would it be?
Did you figure the gym name out?
No. They want Royd Ranch, which honestly is not a bad name.
That's not bad.
Considering Canute's gonna work there, I think that's fine. Alright. We are waiting on S-Fan and Tectone. Tectone, where the fuck are you at?
The Forge kind of works.
The Forge is cool.
It's good cock kind of thing, you know. It's
We can talk to Rob today, Jay. He'll be there. We'll see what he says.
telling you, he's gonna be like Royd Ranch. Fuck.
When I was in Big Tex, I saw Rob.
Yeah, he's sick.
That's fucking sick.
Chat, I know what you're saying. Invite Asmongold. I have 4 times. Okay? He has answered me on everything, but the second you start asking the guy if he wants to go to the gym, he ignores you.
I'm not fucking doing that, dude.
He did that to farm a Twitter post, and that is it. The dude is not going to the gym. I promise you. He's not going. He's just not. He's going to do the same thing he's been doing for 31 years. He's not going to the gym.
Yo.
It's your boy Asmongold.
Someone says leave him alone. Dude, he's the one that made the post on Twitter and said, yo, I'm going to go to the gym this year. So he just stopped answering when anyone asks if he wants to go to the gym. But
Oh my god. Yeah. This is fantastic.
should Miz sell his house to Canute so the streaming room will live? Canute, I know you made this because you spelled live wrong. This is a 90% yes. Canute, I will sell my... You want to talk right now, bro? I will sell the house. You want to negotiate real quick? Canute.
We're about to start getting to the or else's.
Yo.
Hold on. Canute.
Yeah.
How much money do you got?
Yo, I missed the announcement. We moving?
I know I have 200k. I need to just see how much I can gather until then.
Do you have 200k that now you're gonna get Norwegian tax, so you'll have about like $80,000 at the end of it?
No.
Oh, it's like full. It's you full.
I have an apartment that is worth that I have like a little mortgage, but if I sell it, I have 100k there at least. A little bit more than 100k on that one, and then I have more than 100k from Camp Knut lying around.
Okay, so you have to sell your place first. What's the market?
Yeah, but that's fast.
That's fast. Okay, so you have to sell your.
Yeah,
place.
because it's a cheap apartment that I have.
Okay, so you have 200 grand now.
And you remember my little do you remember my little ad yoink from Twitch after Camp Knut for that month?
I do remember that.
That's in then.
Yeah, chat. So basically, Canute had like 30,000 viewer average during Camp Canute.
Hello?
And then Twitch rolled out the ad incentive program. So the next month, they were like, oh, Canute, a 30,000 viewer streamer. We're going to offer you like 80,000 ads.
Hello?
If you just run 6 months, 6 minutes of ads an hour.
8 minutes.
8 minutes of ads an hour. We're going to offer you $60,000. And
80,000.
80,000. So Canute's like, yeah, like, oh, Chad, would you do it?
Hold my chat. I told my child this offer. They're offering me this money. There's no one here that would have said no. I'm just telling you, you have to handle 1 month of ads, sub, use turbo, whatever you like. But this month it will be 8 minutes.
No, that is totally
fair.
Yeah, he's trying to buy my house. So $80,000, Canute,
Jetzt.
or $200,000. If you have $200,000 up front, would you want to do like a payment plan of 10 years?
Johannes Philips NTS geht nicht
Like
mehr.
up
Das
to
habe ich
Camp
den
Canute too, I can probably do a bigger payment as
Right.
well.
Voice. Lol.
Discord oder was?
Let me do the
Nee,
math.
ein Ding,
So,
ein Leak
that would be
Voice. Lol.
$1.3 million over 10 years. Well, I mean, that'd be like $13,000 a month, right? Or no, it'd be cheaper than that because it's 12 months. How many months would be in 10
Aber wie
years?
kannst du
It'd be
Package das im
120
Teamspeak haben und nicht im anderen Sachen?
So it would be $1.3 million over the course of 10 years.
Ich bin gerade beeindruckt, wie klar die Qualität von Ding ist, von
it would be
Leak
about
Voice.
10K. Would you be able to do that?
If we have Camp Canute yearly, I would probably be able to do more.
Denkt ihr, das kommt irgendwann mal, dass sie das für alle machen?
Do you think
Was?
so?
Yeah.
Oh,
Chat, how,
Oh, no.
yeah.
So mit Randoms
Chat,
machst.
totally. You gotta, because you'll also grow a lot when you're here.
Less than 3.
And then I know you, and that's why I think this is fine, because I know you. You're just going to stream non-stop and just do content.
Aber jetzt sind die, glaube ich, in Discord gegangen oder so.
Farm the shit out of.
Do you know what my average hours per day was on my channel?
Du bist gar nicht im Channel.
User joined your
Jetzt
channel.
bist du wirklich.
And look, do you, how many
Hörst du ihn,
hours
Johannes?
per day do you think I
Also
stream
ich höre
on
beide
average?
klar.
Jetzt hört man dich auch klar.
365 days.
Like 6, 7?
Warte mal.
9 hours.
Immer noch 30% los.
You stream 9 hours a day on average?
Yes, in all of 2022. And remember, we had a month of Camp Knut where I did like 4 or 5 hours almost
Holy
every day.
shit, bro.
And I was on all of
You're
your
a
streams,
hard
and this is the average.
That's more than S-Fan.
Yeah, it's more than that's fun.
Fuck.
Dawson wieder Minecraft, hat XTC wieder einen neuen Rekord aufgestellt.
No, but I won't stop.
No, okay. So I think you'll be able to basically do 10K a month, and then also I think you probably could just do big payments. Like during Camp Canute, you're probably just giving like $50,000.
Das ist weird, wenn ich euch beide höre, aber ihr euch nicht.
Then I can. The only thing is, I need to be able to just live normally on the side. That's the only thing. But I
Right.
should be able with that payment.
Nah. Yeah, I think that's fine. Asking for 10K a month is insane. How is that insane? How is that insane? That's how much this house is. I mean, if we were doing a 30, chat, we could do you do a 30-year.
Muss sowas essen.
Yeah.
Or 15 years.
Ich muss noch was essen.
Pay it off really quick.
But let Miskiff, we could make.
Oh, ich bin mal raus. Gute Nacht.
Listen, Miskiff, we can make a deal where you have this is a minimum amount.
Disconnected.
What I'll pay, let's say I have a really shitty month on Twitch. This is like bare minimum. And then when we do Camp Knut, you get, for example, let's say 50,000 that month. Just as an example.
So
we make a
would you
deal that
rather do
works.
maybe we do a 15-year like, because like, if we do a 15-year note, then it's $7,000 a month. Is that more fair? Does that make more? Is that good?
Yeah, but I will probably pay down before that.
Yeah, that's exactly. I know you're gonna pay this off way before 15 years, but it would make sense for you to like have like that payment each month.
Yeah, maybe that's smart. We just have to work it out. We'll look into numbers off stream, but I think something like this would be realistic. What do you think?
Yeah, I think this is good. Let's go to my accountant. Chat, what do you think?
I know there is
Spin the
property
wheel
tax
monthly
that I
for
have to pay, and there's insurance and a few things. So we just need to calculate what expenses in total will be. So
yeah.
before I can give you 100%, we can do this or we can do that. So we're not sitting there and promise you something that I can't.
Yeah, we'll figure it
I
out.
just need those numbers. We just need all the numbers. You know them better than me.
So, chat, you're saying that Canute should not move to my house and he should move to another house. Here's why he wants to move here. It's smart. Because he knows he's going to get more viewers in this room. 1. 2, he's next to S-Fan, so he can do content with S-Fan. So it's a double whammy. And 3, if there's problems in this house, that's content because he can
Don't
shit on
forget
me
big, dogs
and make it into
cry.
a big problem and say that there's problems with the house, and then I have to fix
Yeah.
it. It is a sound, smart idea for him to move into this house. It is content. It is a good home for him. He can shit on
Yeah.
me. He's lived next to S-Van. It makes sense.
It makes sense for me.
And then he can live near Tectone, right?
Yeah.
Random people are gonna walk in this room and forget that I'm not living here anymore, so that they'll be on Canute Stream.
Wait, that's actually true. Random people are just gonna come in this place.
Yeah, they're just gonna forget that I don't live here anymore, and they're just gonna show up. They're on Canute Stream for 8 hours.
Hold on, watch the
Yeah, that's content for me as well.
Yeah,
Free
Ronnie
content.
Coleman. Yeah, see chat.
Look, I think that is. I think this will be good,
Asteroid
and I can
fields.
do
Where do I
hot
go to
tub
find them?
streams
Okay,
if
you-
have you fixed
Oh, is this the
your
asteroid
hot
field I
tub.
Oh no, yeah, I fixed it. Oh yeah, can you hot tub?
Nice.
Why are they blue? If it's
I can
blue,
do
does that
hot
mean it's
tub
really far
streams.
away or something?
Oh, you're fine.
Or no,
You'll
blue probably
pay
just
this
means
off
asteroid
easy.
field. Why am I only discovering
You'll be
asteroid
fine.
fields?
And then it's also content because then you owe me money, so then you can be like, do what Tectone did.
Yeah, it's great, dude.
It's really fun
Yeah.
content.
It's really good. I love it.
I can tell all your viewers to come and sub with Prime to me instead of you, so
The
I can
resources
pay
in
you off
asteroid
because it's going to you anyway.
Well, why is it
Right,
research? Or why is it
right,
asteroid field?
right.
Is
That's
it
a
also
great
finding
idea.
planets, or
Right. All
does
right,
it
I'm
only
hanging
search
up.
for
Let's play
asteroid
Planets.
Have a nice day.
The fuck is that? He's like, yeah, I'll just tell all your viewers to go subscribe to me.
You're negotiating with a literal
Like,
Viking,
what the
dude.
fuck is this shit? Like, I'm not. I don't fucking. He's like, fucking prick. I don't want to work with this guy.
Tell your viewers, give me Prime.
Oh wait.
Yeah, so I have to pay. That makes.
Am I looking for something that like has a primary resource of?
All right. Do we
Can't you just have a resource you want? I don't think you can for the deep space stuff.
That's found.
That's been almost died, man.
That's found.
Okay, I think we have the good backpack. Oh, we got the good backpack. Yeah, we
Like
should.
I can't set a
So Tectone, what we're gonna
thing
do
for
is
that
we're gonna
resource.
Show ourselves. Mods, can you do me a huge favor? Can you get a picture of all?
The director of
us
Died suddenly wants to talk to you
from-
about your convo with
I feel
Sneeko.
like the last day of campaign
Yeah, I DM'd him on Twitter.
First day,
See if he
from
responds
away,
back. I'm a
from
friend of
away.
the director. He
Do we wanna
reacted to the debate on stream and agreed to set one up if you were interested. Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah.
Unless you want to show something disappointing. I mean, like we could do one of the two.
No, we can show the
When
white.
is
We can show that
he
guy.
Wait,
available?
can I talk about my weight right now? Or should I act like I don't know what it is?
You should talk about your weight right now.
Dude, I'm the lowest I've ever been. As of today. 241, man.
You were never this. So when you got out, you were like 241.
Yeah. I weighed this morning, 241.
What were you doing in Camp
At the beginning of Camp Canoe, I was 272.
Like, I don't understand why. Is the deep space research only looking for asteroid fields? Oh, because I probably can already see. I can already see what's
Yeah, I
what
think I weigh, like-
planets are around all the stars.
You guys want to weigh yourselves right now?
Can I actually see every planet
Mods,
here,
can you send me
or am I
the
not?
the thing? I want to see how much I weigh.
So for planets, moons, and asteroid belts.
Injections.
Yeah, I know, man. I
This is
can
for
see
deep
I can see the
interstellar
needle
space.
mark.
Gotcha.
It's
this
all.
is
These
only
are.
interest.
This is all. Chat. These are all needles. They're little constellations on my shoulders.
What's going on with your neck? Is it better?
What?
Is your neck better?
Wait, why is my
Something
neck
sounds
up?
off about Rossman's explanation. The New York State
My
Senate
roid
website
rash?
says to
No,
deliver the bill to
it's
the governor on
still there. Chat, do you guys see
12/16.
my
For New
roid
York State
rash?
law, she has 10 days to sign or veto it.
Yeah, it's
And she
real
signed it
fucking
into
good.
law on
God, bro,
12/28.
flash for the
I'm
camera,
guessing
bro.
it's probably
Holy
10 business
shit.
days, huh?
God damn.
Natty or not?
I have no mods.
Oh, you smell good. What
That's
the
a
hell?
good looking
It's
dude.
the testosterone, dude. It smells really good.
He smells really good, Chad. Like I don't
Alright.
know what the hell's going on, but he smells wonderful.
Creepy Hollow.
Let's see my way. I
Oh, this
just
is
drank
super
water.
spooky.
A lot.
It happens.
What the fuck? I was like 174 the other day.
What? How far? Like, what distance?
Even poops.
And
Bro, I feel like I'm doing wrestling again. Fuck.
what distance and what percentage of? Jesus,
I'm
this
one.
is super
I
far.
was 178.
Of
You're really taking off your pants? Next time you're going hard, huh?
Naquitite should I be looking for?
Is it an extra pound or what?
Yeah. Alright, so it was 241.6 this morning. I just ate and I took like a entire
Hold on,
bottle.
hold on.
Yeah.
This is the thumbnail of all of you.
Okay.
All right, let's see how I looked in the beginning. There's Canute.
It can take hours to reach the furthest part.
He brought his entire family over.
badass.
No, I didn't remember any
So I
of
should
this.
just burn through all
Bro,
my
you should've seen what was
tier
happening
3
out in the
space
hallway, dog.
zones to try to find something closer.
E-Rob.
Hey, Techie!
Oh my god!
Wait, what the fuck? Holy shit!
Yeah.
You actually lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, man. I'm pretty happy with that.
Holy shit,
Wait,
bro.
you look completely different. You've still been working out, huh?
Yeah, of course. Calisthenics every day now.
Join the Sneeko gun.
No,
video?
that's actually a difference. I didn't really know this. That is actually a good
fuck.
fucking difference.
I appreciate that, dog.
That's pretty huge.
Because
You
you
need
have the
fleets of
stomach
spaceships
fat
going
over
back
your,
and forth.
your
You don't use
pants.
cargo rockets. You have to use spaceships.
Damn.
Hey, you know how it is, bro.
And you're
New
in
York
the
has
same
landed and
underwear.
veto. She vetoed part of the bill and signed part of it. That's why.
Well, that's crazy.
Said to be
Same
signed.
underwear.
How could you veto part of it if,
Wait,
if
you're
you
actually
pass something
wearing
with a
the
veto
same
proof
pair of
majority?
underwear
This
that
seems kind
you
of
were wearing
dumb.
like months ago.
He hasn't taken it off.
That's fucking crazy.
243.
Yeah, after I ate, that makes sense.
The only thing that I could.
Do
Fuck
women
yeah, bro.
really have it harder
We
at
take
male
those.
feminists versus
That's a W, bro.
anti-feminists?
That's a W.
Wow.
Yo, what up, Cuff'em? What up, bitch?
Because he had a petty issue
Go,
with.
New
you
York
also
does
work
not
out?
have
I know that
line,
sounds scary.
line item veto. Lympheo Destiny. Oh, okay. Link's choices. You're gonna say shit.
I like take off your clothes, big man.
The bill sponsor and some of the comments that she had made on Facebook. Now we have a female governor that is putting poison pills into legislation that was voted for 147.
Do I?
No, yeah, you still look good. You gotta realize how. Hey, let me see if I can find a clip of you of how you looked back then. You definitely look,
Way better.
bro. 100% you look better. You look.
206.
Didn't you guys weigh yourself when you did that too?
Yeah, we did. But this is what he looked like back then.
Black, you look good.
Yeah. We got better.
Looks good.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, Lack, you definitely
That's insane.
got way more, like overall definition that you kept, for sure. Wait, do the same
This is
slouching
you off
position.
Gotcha, right?
Nope. You just
Bro,
spent
look at your
$20,000 on
tits.
Epic
No. I mean there.
Look,
Hold on. So wait, the before photos you off Gotcha,
Try
right?
hard.
You were detoxed before.
Yo.
No, that's me on Gotcha.
But this is you on Gotcha too.
Yeah, this is me on Gotcha and me on
Is
Gotcha.
this you on more Gotcha?
yeah, but
This
that's
is me
good.
on more Gotcha.
That's good because this shows that what he would be like after Camp Canute and like normalized. And he definitely has overall. Look at his chest muscles.
That's fuck like that's you when you quit E7.
True. Yeah, that is me when I quit E7.
And now you're back, bro.
Yeah.
Look at that shit, baby.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Damn, what the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah, I think I don't even like showing myself honestly at this point, Jack, because I just get considered steroids and I do roids. So like, honestly, at this point, I just want to do steroids because you guys just really motivate me to do steroids.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Who's let's? You're not getting in on this. This
I'll
is
do
my.
it.
No, I want to do steroids.
I'll do steroids too.
No, me.
I'll do steroids first.
No, I'm gonna do it.
No, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna do a 7 on steroid every day, 3 days, and then we'll see who's live.
Rating steroids. Steroid tier list.
Like, I feel like I definitely look thicker.
Yeah, your ass looks crazy, bro. Is chat saying?
Dummy.
No, you put on considerable muscle.
You're pretty chiseled, man. I'm gonna be honest.
But I look good.
It makes me shy.
Well, you know what I do? Have you seen my diet?
What's your diet? It's like chicken and rice, right?
It's the same diet that we had.
Wait, you haven't got off the Camp Canute diet?
It's, I mean, what is my diet?
Your diet is considerably more food.
Yeah.
They give you like 700 additional calories, but it's entirely steak, sweet potato, rice, chicken, broccoli, and asparagus, essentially.
Wait, Knut said Camp Canute 2 will have a drug test.
Oh.
You fail if no drugs.
Yes.
Yeah,
to use
you
them.
have to take drugs.
Drug test is which drug did I give you?
You know he's
Pass or
laughing
fail?
right now. No, I'm not. We're not doing that. But look, let's. Where's S-Fan? S-Fan, you're always fucking late. It's been 34 minutes, bro.
S-Man is always late. Where is S-Man?
I'll get the backpack.
Yo, can we take my car?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You finally get to like use it for what it was intended. Jesus, that was loud.
sorry.
What do you think?
These are mine. What do I think?
Oh.
I like these now.
Okay, well, you can...
They were a gift.
Oh, yeah, well, feel free. It's all yours.
Yo, chat, what emo should I enable?
Was that close?
No, dude, I'm fucking.
Enable,
Yeah, what do you want?
Thank you for thinking I'm 250.
Oh, he's not even signed in, bro. Come on, bro. Ain't no way he's still ain't enable, bro. That ain't no way, bro. That's crazy.
You're sub 200 right now? Holy shit, wait. 196?
Damn, 196.
You're like, you're a good looking dude.
Thank you, baby.
Wait, yo, wait. You want to take off your shirt and wear?
Just wait.
Do you remember how to do
Wait, is your shirt off or no?
172.
Because the shirt adds a lot of weight.
Wait, I don't think I've ever seen you with your shirt off.
Yeah.
You have. Have I?
Yeah. When I go to bed at night, I see it.
Wait, really?
He's taken a
Yeah.
shot plenty of times.
Oh, I don't remember.
So why don't you take off your shirt, bro? And...
It's not modest.
Oh, okay. Alright, I get that.
You say it's not nice?
It's not modest.
Yo,
Alright,
chat.
I'm gonna go to lift. Esfin, where you at?
Yo.
Not a piece of meat, Chad.
What do you mean, sorry for my dick tone? What?
You are actually.
You were kind of a fucking
What
dick.
the
Hold
fuck?
on,
You're
let me-
actually a
What?
jackass.
How,
You
man?
are a giant prick.
Jackass is a great word. I'm glad that it's made like a comeback on Twitch.
I don't like jackass as much. Jackass just seems so like over like scumbag.
No, you know why I like Jackass? It's like only like a really disgruntled like Vietnam era dad would say it. You know?
It's
Yeah,
like
Jackass.
Goddamn jackass.
Oh, him? Dave's a jackass. You know, like that's what they'd say.
Dude, my dad used to call me a soup sandwich because I was fucking useless.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Fucking
that's so...
soup sandwich.
And the minute you said it, I was like, holy shit, Tectone is a soup fucking sandwich.
Yeah.
Wait, Miz, you like your arms like doubled in size. Holy fuck!
That's actually insane.
Like it's actually you actually doubled in size on your
Yeah.
arms.
My program is strictly arms.
You got armament hockey now.
You're only 7 pounds heavier than I am.
Really?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Why does he look like that? And then.
Because they take steroids.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, Chad, don't I look kind of good?
You look really good.
I look
man.
good in the hood.
You look really good.
The diet's doing work.
It's the
I can
diet.
tell.
It's straight up the diet. That's all
Yeah.
it is. It's I eat chicken, rice, and broccoli and hot sauce. Chat. Ow. If you're gonna do it,
Careful.
Frank's hot sauce. It's the best hot sauce. It's cheap.
You
It's
know-
so fucking good.
I actually agree with you. And that's that is
Frank
a
hot sauce is
contentious take.
I've had it. I've been using it for 3 years.
Wait,
now.
Frank's
You gotta
right up?
realize that's a very like New Jersey like North Atlantic tank.
Really?
Yeah. Like here if it's not like Cholula or like what's the other one I'm thinking
Yo.
of, Kyle?
Dude, Valentina.
Valentino.
Wait, Valentina also slaps.
Valentina's
Crystal.
Louisiana.
Is that bad?
Crystal's Louisiana.
I thought it was Mexico.
Crystal's Louisiana.
I thought it was Mexico.
Because Crystal is Louisiana.
Yeah, no, it's yeah,
Actually,
but
there's also
Frank's
Louisiana.
is good. Frank's is good because it's not very. It's like it's the right amount of hot.
Yeah, I put that shit on everything.
That goes into
It's like it's
camera.
more vinegary.
But I use the buffalo version.
Probably
That's
one
good
of
too.
these.
That shit's way better, bro. It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
What's steroid?
It's Big J's.
Yeah, Big J's.
Big J steroids.
Yeah, I don't really like Mike's because they like kind of like give this weird out. You have Berserk manga? What the fuck, Mitch? You're a weeb? Shit!
Wait, Miz.
Oh my god, my friend's a weeb!
No.
What is this? Oh, these are yours?
Wait, hold on. Tectone,
No
I just
way!
want to make it clear real
See the
quick.
wrapping?
Yes!
The same position. You
But
could
it's
have
open.
picked this or this
Well, that's mine.
to be like, oh my god, you're a weeb.
Wait a second.
Well,
Hold on.
that's mine though.
You could have picked either the fedora or the waifu, and you were like, Berserk?
Dude.
Just like a universally beloved story.
Dude, I got some fresh jars coming if you want to fill up that bad boy with me, liquor.
I'm down.
Fuck
I'm gonna
yeah,
be
dude.
honest.
Fuck yeah.
Wait, Lacroix good like that.
Tip it. Yes! Oh, I'm fucking torqued.
Wait, chat. Volume 1 is missing.
Yeah.
Are you reading it?
Wait.
No fucking way. You're reading it,
You actually like Berserk?
bro. It's so good. It's so fucking good.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I've been reading it, and like, it's just like a generic story. It's really just Legends of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. You find a fairy, it fucking helps you. Like, you do the same
we
shit.
call this the hero's journey.
Yeah, it's
Joseph Campbell.
the same
wrote about
shit,
it.
dude.
So,
Bro, please.
it's kind of
don't
the
do
spine
this,
of
bro.
all Western narrative too.
Don't do
But
this, bro.
Here's the big thing though about Berserk, Tectone, is that you want to know something? The very first conversation I had with you. After-
Very first conversation we ever
Second,
had.
third conversation. Third
Okay.
conversation.
How do you guys remember anything?
There was
Because I
arcade,
love Wake.
There was arcade.
I remember our first conversation.
There was arcade. There was Mrs. Pool Table, and then there was the first.
Aber jede Lane ist da ein bisschen anders. I'm rusted from the rain. Nein, ich hab mein E aufgelöst davor, ich Vollidiot! Oh, die wären tot gewesen. Oh mein Gott. Rusted from the rain. Oh. Ich hab das ausgelöst davor. Erstmal hoppla.
Equality. Never change, New York. Never change. That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.
And Abby, household chores and such. Before, each kid would have one chore to do each day, every day. Sasha does garbage, Allie vacuums, Ellie folding laundry. Now I have the kids doing several per day. Allie does vacuuming, taking her 2 dogs out, and sweeping the entryway/kitchen.
Get another million in here. Will you do that as a public health professional?
Why do people hate Neil? I've never understood. Because he's super tip-tippy. I'm gonna actually watch this whole thing. He's very tip-tippy. He's not like a bad guy. I think he's cool. He's fine. He's just like very tippy. He's like Lex's reading list. There's nothing wrong with it, just a little tippy. Logan Paul's pig Pearl was found sick and left to die in a field next to another dead pig. What? Okay, I'll be back 1 second, then we're gonna break.
At least he never. I can sell. He'd say, "Well, you said it now, so you have to do it." That's what you're exactly. I'll said it. I have to do it. I'm not a coward. So for a long time, I've only said things that I mean. I am very particular with my language because.
Why did I? Okay. I will sex traffic those women. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Oh.
Fish, 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 fish.
Jesus. Some of the tags and copyright. Holy shit. Damn. This guy, these guys, this guy. Oh wait, this is a video.
Bună ziua, domnul avocat.
Salut, mână, doamna Angelescu.
Mulțumesc pentru oportunitatea. Aprilie.
Consider the degree or the scale of the options in our tumultuous social media
I don't think the scale of the options matters. If you have 100 people to fuck or 1,000 people to fuck, like past a certain point, you can only get through so much dick. Okay, like I just don't think it matters past a certain point.
Society as it is considered today, I think is a bit short-sighted. But fact is, it's really not.
Hold on, why don't you guys talk like? I think. Am I retard brain? I always think in terms of stage left or stage right. Destiny, did you get the girl's Snapchat to the right of you? The person to the right of me is Sneeko. What are you asking me? You're asking me like stage left. It's the person to the left of me, right? The person to the right of me is Sneeko. Why would you say the person to the left of me? Or the person to the right of me and assume that you're talking about this person? It doesn't make any sense. That's who he's talking about? True. We're watching the video, not you. Yeah, but you're saying to the right of me. If you say like, oh, did you get the girl to the right, her phone number? That's different than the girl to the right of me. The girl to the right of me is this one over here, who also is very fucking hot, by the way. This girl was cooler, though. She seems smart. This girl was okay, too. I'm not sure talking her. They're both very attractive. Okay. No, it's on your right? No, it's the girl to the left of me. The girl on my left. That's your right versus to the right of you? It's the same thing. Fuck you guys.
Not just about social media, it's really just the advancement of technology which increases the access from person to person. I mean, shit, think about the increase of access when we went from horse and buggy to cars, or when we went from cars to planes. But now that we've gone from planes to social media, the scale is now as infinite as the—
Just so you know, stage left considers the audience's perspective and not the actor's. Wait, what? I thought, no, wait, am I wrong? I did fucking, I did lighting and shit for plays when I was in fucking high school. I thought stage left is from the, you're wrong. I'm getting one guide. He's trolling. Okay, he's trolling. I'm getting one guide. Stage left means on the left of the stage when you're on stage. Stage left, stage right. Otherwise, I think they say audience left or house left. Like, or house right or audience right. I don't think it's, otherwise, why would you say stage? You would just say left or right. Or theater left or theater right, maybe, yeah. You guys are something else, okay?
the people that exist on this planet. The fact is that throughout human history, beautiful women have had men fiercely competing for them. But now through the internet, that competition has turned hyper competitive. And these hyper competitive men may slide into a girl's DM, thus increasing what she thinks her value is in the world, on the society. But often they misconstrue their sexual value versus their relationship value.
You're right. However, there's skill. Before, they have to go outside and find the guys. Now they could be in their home, on a plane. It's like, for example, in this case, the skill is different. It's global.
It's not global for 99% of people. A girl go in Kansas City is like getting flown out to Dubai.
Yeah, she is, bro.
No.
Nigga, today.
You guys are wild. You guys are wild.
Tonight. You're coping.
Hold on, I just want to hear, for the record, for you three to answer this, what percentage of college women do you think are being flown around the world? I want to hear from all three
If I
of
had
you.
to argue,
I want to hear.
Off of like probability-wise, if I argue, maybe like 30, 40, 50.
That's a high number. That's a high number.
Wait a minute, before we go on. Notice the responses from the table. Sneak was like, nah, bro. I'm sitting out this one. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not giving no number for this one. No support for Fresh over here. I wonder what Myron's about to say. All of the women over here are just blank stare.
I wish you had Myron to Sneeko answer the question, why'd you let him off the hook? Sneeko's really good at dodging questions. I noticed that during the vaccine thing that we were talking about, where Sneeko will avoid tough questions a lot. Myron will defer to Fresh when he knows that he can't give a good answer, I think. And that's like the strategy, yeah.
It's just completely confused at what the hell that he's talking about. 30, 40, 50%, that's high as shit. Destiny, like, I got him. That's so high. For example, I went to Penn State University for undergrad. In all of the campuses, it's about 80,000 people. So 40,000 of those are women. So 50% of that is 20,000. So you think 20,000 women on that campus are getting flown out to Dubai? That's ridiculous.
Do you still think Lav is smarter? Have you been in that position? Lav is a smart person. I'm sorry, I know that triggers some of you, but like, compare, even if she has wrong opinions about everything, imagine a conversation between Lav and just Pearly Things, okay? Like, it's night and day. Even if I disagree with both of them, it's
ridiculous. Even on the low side of the scale, right? What is that, 12,000 people? 12,000 women getting flown out to Dubai at 30%? That's absolutely ridiculous.
So I can answer this question properly. Does she live on campus and she's a college student?
Yeah.
Properly.
Then she's going to go ahead and settle for the top guys on her college campus.
Okay, so geography.
I shouldn't have let him get away with that. Settle how? The average girl is dating the top guy on campus? That's what I needed to push on. I need to keep pushing that. This conflation between sex and dating keeps happening. I shouldn't ever let him get away with it. I need to push on that every single time they bring it up.
So the thing I said earlier.
Yeah.
What if she's staying at home? Yeah, I said that people tend to date within their
You got to remember, a typical university is going to have kids from all over the country.
Okay, say it's a state school in Iowa. Are those girls getting flown to Dubai?
Off season, they can be.
30, 40%, is that what you said?
It's a lot.
Well, globally speaking, but I'm just saying, like, for example,
you understand that's the actual number is like less than 0.1%, right?
Just real quick, I think Fresh's numbers are actually coming from the unrealistic microcosm of our society called Instagram. What do I mean by this? Well, if you go up on Instagram, within 10 minutes, you can see 200 beautiful women. But walk on a college campus and you may not see 200 beautiful women until 3 or 4 weeks. So I think his numbers are just skewed by what he sees as he flicks on social media. Yeah, like maybe 30, 40 to 50% of the women that you look at on Instagram get flued out to Dubai to get on. You understand what I'm saying? Let's proceed.
Getting flown out?
Of girls getting flown out to guys from college, normal
Very
girls.
little. Very little. It's very little. I'm from Vegas and now in Miami and I've never done that.
Have you ever been flown out?
Motherfuckers know.
You've never been flown out?
I mean, Destiny, I don't think the point here, I don't think the important thing here is to establish of girls getting flown out. It's that the opportunity is there. And on top of that, if you're going to use college girls, for example, right? Because I've talked about this with college campuses, etc. Most of the women gravitate towards the highest status men. Who are these guys? The fraternity guys and the sports guys.
For sex,
Ja, das ist eine Krüge. Ich stimme allem zu.
All the women.
Yeah, the thing is,
they want that guy, and they think they can date that guy.
Yeah.
So it's difficult for them to go backwards when they have an influx of options. Here's the thing.
Wait, what's? Or go ahead.
Yes.
Here's the thing.
So it's difficult for them to go back, but they also misconstrue their dating value versus their sexual marketplace value. And those things are very different. Like, for example, for a sexual marketplace value, yeah, perhaps getting your BBLs and
this
getting
energy
your
glaive
eyelashes
shit is
looking
gonna
like
take
this and getting
forever.
your chest implants, all these things. Maybe that raises your sexual marketplace value, your recreational use marketplace value, but it doesn't raise your marriageable material market value or even your courting market value. at all. And they get these things confused when they look down into their DMs and they see a blue check mark. Let's proceed.
I get what you're saying, that, you know, girls have been getting hit on since the 80s and everything else like that. The difference
A few years before the 80s, I think, but okay.
is scale, right? So if a girl has a basic internet profile, right, and she's somewhat attractive and has some Instagram or maybe even a Tinder or a Bumble, etc., she is going to have hundreds, if not thousands of options, whereas 20, 30 years ago, before the advent of social media and the internet, she would have had to go outside to get that same level. She would have had to put herself together, go to a nightclub, put herself in a social situation, etc. But nowadays, she could sit at home, put some pictures up, and get the same level of attention, if not 10 times more, from men all over the country, all over the world. Now, am I saying that every girl's going to bite on it and actually get flued out by some blue star, blue check rapper? No. But that goes a lot to her psyche as to, okay, I'm getting hit up by this caliber of man. I probably deserve this caliber of man to some degree. This is why most women nowadays don't want to date average guys.
The standards have been raised, and you know that. Social media has
The
raised
standards have been
for all
raised, but
women.
for a totally different reason.
And let me
It's
say
nothing
one
to
other
do with
thing
social
too.
media.
Here's the other part of it. So they're getting attention on the internet. Now here's the second part of it. I'm writing a whole book about this shit. Feminism. Women make their own money now.
Yes, that's the reason,
So,
not the social media.
It's a two-pronged
The working is way more.
It's a two-pronged thing. It's a multivariate situation. But feminism is also a large component, because with feminism, women make their own money. So they no longer have to saddle themselves with a loser that could provide, because they could provide it themselves. So if I can make my own money, and I want men as a choice, not necessarily a necessity like 50 years ago, I'm going to pick the best I can absolutely get and not settle for less, which is why a lot of women feel as though I make 100 grand per year, I'm attractive, I get attention, I want a top tier caliber guy. This is where a lot of women stand.
Sure. So firstly, the average, like, decently hot chick on a college campus does not have guys from all over the world in her DMs. That's an exceptional person. That's not the average person. That's not the average person.
I'm in DMs.
It's not the average. You guys are only seeing like the people that are reaching out to the shows, or the people that are trying to blow their shit up.
I think that this is something that I have made a mistake. This is going to sound like a brag. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. The one mistake that I made, because I'm a super coomer. That's just the way that I'm wired. I like to fuck. I like talking to girls. It's a lot of fun for me. My assumption is that these guys are all the same. And my assumption, like if you would have asked me before, ever going on these shows, I would assume that each of these guys individually probably talks to 10x the girls that I do. That'd be my guess. Probably 10x the women that I do for each of these guys. Maybe more, especially for someone like Myron. After coming off of these shows, I feel like they talk to all three of these people combined probably talk to less women than I do. That's the feeling that I come away from afterwards. Because like the amount of insight they have into a woman's mind, or their ability to talk about relationships, or the understanding that they have of like the average woman's life is like non-existent. And seeing like the type of audience they have, listening to the way they talk, I feel like these guys just don't talk to women. That's like the feeling that I have. I just don't think they talk to women at all.